Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob out here on the streets of Hollywood, California. Let's get everything set up.
You doing YouTube live?
YouTube. Okay, I hope you can see me.
Yeah.
Hold it right there. I'm live now. I just got to make sure I don't go on that button.
Right here?
Go over there when you see it. Like you see.
Test 1 2 check.
Were you gonna be holding that or no? Huh? Were you gonna be holding that book?
Yeah, or I'll give it to you. Once I can start part, I might give it to you. Once I start going, you can already get to the scriptures.
Okay, I'll stay by if I see you. smoke going way over there?
Huh?
You see the smoke?
Yeah.
That's good.
Shabbat Shalom, which is the ultimate peace for the day of the Most High, the seventh day of rest, and bringing forth His word. So we come forth, see the wisdom we got next forever and ever and ever, to bring forth the truth to our people, the 12 tribes of Israel, Judah, and Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Naphtali, and the 12 tribes of Israel. Is always going to start off with Colossians 3:17.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all in the name of Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Him.
Right, so everything that we say is going to be in the name of the anointed Savior. We come forth to bring forth the Most High, Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus Christ, and the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments that He gave to us to follow. Whereas the world, this world is saying you're not under the law. You go to church tomorrow, they're going to tell you that you're not under the law. Most preachers tell you that, which is a lie. You mean to tell me you can do whatever you want to do in this world, and there's no judgment? You can walk out there in the middle of the street and stop traffic, and there's no judgment even in this world. So the Most High have rules and regulations. Y'all know about that. That's why you stand on the corner waiting for that light to change to go across the street. So we're going to go to the 10 Commandments in Exodus, the 20th chapter. And we're going to read from 1 to 3. This is the 10 Commandments. And the 10 Commandments are based upon how we love the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and how we love each other. Love thy neighbor as thyself, right? So we don't see much love now for the children of Israel, who we are, but the neighbor as thyself. When it comes to anyone else, they always say you gotta love your neighbor as yourself. There ain't no love for us. But this is what the Most High said. We're gonna start with Him, because He's the most important entity in this world.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 1. And the Most High spake all these words, saying, I am the Most High thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So the Most High brought all 12 tribes, as I just named, out of bondage, which is captivity under Egyptians. Another so-called black race, in the Bible they're called the Hamites, or so-called Africans. The Egyptians had us in captivity. So the Most High is talking to us. He say He's the Most High power that brought us out of captivity under the Egyptians. Come on.
Verse 3, thou shalt have no other powers before me.
I say we should have no other powers before Him. It's very important. Psalms 96 and 5. Because most people in this world, they follow the trend of the world. Whatever world religions have set up, that's what you follow. But you don't know that no religion that you can say you under is in the Bible. Or come forth and prove it. The Baptist church, the Catholic church, you know, accusations of rape from the nuns. You know, they had the little children, the altar boys and so forth, that were hollering about rape when they were young. Growing up, some of you probably went to Catholic church. Some of you might have been molested by the priest. So-called priests, I might say, because if they were the real priests, they would know the law, so that's against the law, point blank, to do that. But if you say you're not under the law, which comes from, everything stems from the Catholic Church, then they can do the things that they're doing. All they do is just slap their hand and move it to another location. So this is just the gods or the powers of the nations that we're living in right now, scattered among all these nations. Listen.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 96 and verse 5. For all the powers of the nation are idols.
All the powers, which y'all call God, which is dog spelled backwards, but you ain't really thought about that. You see? All the gods, all the powers of the nations are what?
are idols.
Idols. Y'all know y'all go up in them Catholic churches and these churches, they got all these idols that you can see in worship. Because they right there for you. They put it in your face. All these idols, all the gods, all the powers of the nations, these other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel are what?
Are idols.
Idols, read.
But the Most High made the heaven.
Most High made the heavens, because a lot of these religions, they dealing with, you know, crescent moons and stars and idols. They got statues of so-called Caesar boys here. But you know, this picture right here that you see, we got $100 to prove that this is Jesus Christ right here. $100. If you can prove that Jesus Christ looked like that. Most people don't even realize that Wallace Salmon, he the one drew that picture. You know, within these 1900s, early 1900s, he drew that picture. That y'all looking at, y'all called Jesus Christ. That's not the original painting of Michael D'Angelo that painted Caesar boys here in 1492. You're looking at a picture that this cat making all this money on right now as a so-called white man representing the Most High's only begotten Son, and prove that it is $100. If you can prove that the so-called white man is Jesus. Now I had another $100, $200. Y'all believe in them? Y'all going to church? Y'all been going to church all your life? You see? Read that again.
Verse 5, for all the powers of the nation are idols.
All the powers of the nations are idols. They do idolatry. And you love it so. It's sad because, you know, we as a people, we only know what we was given from slavery until now. And you still following the same traditions as you learned in slavery until this day. It's sad, man. Jeremiah 10, 1 and 2. See, as long as we are caught up in the way of this world, when they tell you all the gods, all the powers of the nations are idols, and you're not thinking about the fact that you're dealing with idolatry, you're against the Most High. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Most High speak unto you, O house of Israel.
Talking to the family of Israel, the Israelites, the real Israelites. Like I keep saying, the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. The 12 tribes of Israel. That's who the Bible's talking to. Read it again, just in case some of you missed it, because a lot of these pastors don't go to the Old Testament. And that's all PriestThaahwam had to go by. He only had the law and the prophets. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 10 from the top. Hear ye the word which the Most High speaketh unto you, O house of Israel.
We talking to the brothers and the sisters, O house of Israel. What did he say?
Thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen.
What he said? Don't learn the way of the heathen, because all the heathens are dealing with idolatry. They're not dealing with the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, point blank. Or, what religion are you following that you can show? They showed you that it's in the Bible. What religion? You looking, but what religion? Come forth, let me see. Read it again.
Verse 2. Thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen.
He said, learn not the way of these heathen. These other nations that we've been scattered among, that had us in captivity. Yasharallah, 12 tribes of Israel, who you are, and not knowing. I got 107 different identities of who we are as a people. 107 different identities. Just saying, what's your race? He said, learn not the way of the heathen, because somebody done gave you an identity that you're rolling with. No matter what race you call yourself. That's lost, man. We the lost 12 tribes of Israel. Anytime you got 107 different identities, something wrong with that picture, right? Something wrong, 170, 107? You gotta shake your head, yes. You ask other nations, what's your race? They got an answer for you. We got 107 different identities of who we are. That's the lost 12 tribes of Israel, for real. Read it again.
Verse 2, thus saith the Most High, learn not the way of the heathen.
And learn not the way of the heathen. But we did. Read.
And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. Because we not dismayed at the signs of heaven. The Most High prophesied about things that's going to happen in the heavens. So we not dismayed at the they're tripping on UFOs, which is unidentified flying objects, they call them. We call them IFOs, identified flying objects, because we knew about them. All the way in slavery, we made the song, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Why you think we sung that song? What they say, I looked over Jordan. Did they say they looked over the Nile River? No, they said they looked over Jordan because we came from the land of Israel. Understand this, we are the true Israelites. Point blank, can't nobody disprove this at all or come forth and show me that the people that's calling themselves Israel or whatever are the real people of the book. Genuine people of the book. See, we knew who we were. And we coming back in these last days to bring it back to you to let you know that you are the 12 tribes of Israel. Hey, brother, with the camera, looking around with the blue shirt. What do you call yourself as a race? You know, any of y'all. What do you call yourself as a race? You want to know who really are? I'm telling you, be talking to you. I'm talking to you, brother. Yeah, one of y'all. I'm just asking a simple question. Oh, I'm on ignore now, huh? Ain't that something? Put me on ignore. All right. I got you. If I didn't know, I wouldn't say anything either. But I wouldn't be like that. I would answer. Because that's what a man would do. You just answer whatever it is somebody asks you. Right? You know? But 107 different identities? That's really lost, man. I'm talking about all kind of identities. What's your race, brother? What's your race? What do you call yourself? What do you call yourself as a race? Come on, 1 second. What do you call yourself as a race? Huh? No, your nationality. You know, like Hispanic. Okay, that's something they gave you. I got that one already. See that? That's something they gave you, man. You see what they did, right? This is real. Making sure that, you know, we understand the things that are necessary for us to come back to who we are as the children of Israel, man. We the children of Israel, the chosen people of the Most High, but we don't know it. We don't have an idea. Like you call yourself Hispanic, but what's your last name? Who gave you your last name? When you go back in history, his story, and look at your last name, where it come from? Is it a Spanish? You speak Spanish? Yeah, see, the conquistadors came over here and gave you their name. You understand? But the history people, the Aztecs and the Mayas, it was like us, man. They weren't speaking no Spanish. They came over and conquered us, and then they gave you the name. Like the English conquered a lot of us, and we speak English. We speak all kind of different languages. Like I said, I got 107 different identities of who we are. 107. All the way to, what's your race, brother? I'm Brooklyn. I'm talking about who your father's father is. You know who your father's father is? Your grandfather? You don't have an idea. See, that's a lot of us don't know. You know what I mean? But one thing about it, if you're subject to being one of the children of Israel, then this will prick your spirit, man. It'll quench your spirit. You'll feel something that you never knew before, man. And the problem with us is we don't know the laws of the Most High. We don't know His rules and regulations. And we're taught that we're not under them. And that's a lie, man. Come on. If you grew up and your mother said do this and you didn't do it, well, no punishment, she gonna reward you for that? Huh? No. She's not gonna reward you for being bad, not doing what she do. But yet still everybody gonna say the Most High, He loved the sinner, but He hate the one that sinned. Come on, do that make any sense at all? It don't make no sense, man. But that's what they're teaching, and we don't have the mindset to think about what they're actually saying, and they repeat exactly what they've been lied to in their face. And they come out on the street and they regurgitate that lie. And you just said it don't make any sense. Nobody out there can tell me, you got children right there, if your children be bad, and they be bad over and over again, you're going to reward them. whatever they desire. No, that's what the Most High, that's why we're in the sick condition we in. Because he told us to do this and we didn't. Therefore, he punished us. But those that will come back to his rules and regulations, he got moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, what you eat, that's right, what's clean and what's unclean, you see? And ceremonial laws, you see? That he gave us to follow. And we can follow him because we're doing it right now. And it ain't hard. And it ain't sad. Like he said, the love of the Most High is to keep his commandments, which is his rules and regulations. His commandments are not grievous. He's supposed to feel bad about doing what's right, right? Right? Yeah, so that's what we're here, man, to bring forth this truth to the people, to let them know the Most High got rules and regulations. You're going to follow them now, or you're going to follow them later, or you're going to die. You got a choice to choose life or death. That's it. Ain't no in between. And this is the last days, man. Might be the last time that you're hearing this, but we be here. You here now, so I mean, I want you to really, if you got time to listen, man, to this truth, man, because this is not being brought out in the world. You ain't gonna go to no church tomorrow and get this. Ain't no preacher gonna, if else, go get your preacher, tell him come up here. You ain't gonna come up here. Been 30 years, ain't none of them stepped forth before us. I'm talking about opening up the Bible and say whatever they're dealing with. First and foremost, they can't even bring their religion that they believe in the Bible. They can't show it. It ain't in the Bible. It's not there, man. It's not there. And most people don't even know the Most High. Let's read Exodus 3. Exodus 20 and 3.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other powers before me.
Say, all the gods of the nations, all the powers, these other nations are idols. Idols. You went to Catholic church before? Yeah, so you see all them idols that's up in there? You say, yeah, you see all them idols that's up in there, right? And every church, all these religions steal from the Catholic church. So you got all these idols, man, that they're dealing with. They're not dealing with the Most High, and He didn't look like that, man. That's a lie right there. And that's what you seen up in the Catholic Church, right? Right there, right? That's what you seen, I know. So now we here to disprove that. You believe that's him? You believe that's Jesus Christ? All right, that's right. That's right, man. That man named is Caesar Borgia. The original picture, not him. Because Warner Salmon drew that. He making all kind of money off of that picture. That's from the 1900s. That's a new picture right there. But the original picture was of Caesar Borgia. Yeah. You know that, huh? Yeah, man. So that's nah. That's right. All right. See, people are waking up, man. You hear that? You heard him, right? You know, man. People know they waking up, man. This truth ain't going out void at all, man. We've been bringing this out for a long time. And right now, man, it's beautiful because this is the last days, and you got an opportunity to come back to him and doing what he say do. Let's read what he's saying. This is the Ten Commandments what we're reading now.
Verse 4, thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath.
You can't make no graven image, man. The problem is, you know, I remember seeing the Pope. He had a ceremony, and he came down the steps, and he went in front of this little cross, and he bowed his head and started praying. Nah, you can't have no graven image. The cross is death. You see? That's death, man. It ain't life. Our power, he's sitting on the right-hand side of the Most High, waiting to come and judge and make war and set righteousness on this earth, man. But he got to take down the kingdoms that's on this earth to bring forth righteousness on this earth. You think he gonna come back? I mean, come on. Do you think that man gonna come from the sky, from the fourth dimension, and set righteousness on this earth? They don't even say that. They don't even say that. That's right. Put you back in captivity. If he came back, you're gonna be back in captivity. Say, whoa, how did I get here? Because you didn't follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, man. You didn't keep his laws. You didn't keep his commandments. So therefore, a lot of people don't go into captivity. A lot of people will put to death, man. That's why we're here to show you life. You know, the beauty of a righteous kingdom that's prepared for us, man. To be blessed above everyone and to rule forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. We got next for how long? Forever and ever and ever. Can you relate to that? Yeah, you should be able to. I feel good even saying it. Read on. So we say we can't make no image of nothing because the Most High is an invisible power, right? So the best way you can see him is to close your eyes and you see darkness. That's the best way you can see him. Other than that, you have your eyes open, looking at anything, you praying to him and say, oh, that's him. No, that's why he said this. Read on.
All that is in the earth beneath, all that is in the water under the earth. Verse 5, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them.
You can't bow down to nothing that's visible. I don't care what you can see. You can't have no shrine. Like people got shrines where they go in there and pray. They got all these things. They looking around. They got all these things set up. Like in the Catholic Church. They got all them idols. You say you've been there. You've seen them, right? Yeah. So they go down there. They praying. What you think? They praying amongst them idols, man.
That's right.
You see? He said you shall not bow down thyself. Read.
To them, nor serve them.
Serve them. Because the Most High is an invisible power. Read.
For I, the Most High thy power, am a jealous power.
That makes him jealous. And you ever been around anybody that's jealous, man? That ain't no joke. Ready to tear your butt up, right? When they jealous of you. And you ain't did nothing. Probably you ain't did nothing, but they jealous of you for what reason? Just because they haters, right? Got a lot of haters out here. Most High is a jealous power. His name is jealous. How about that? You know what he's jealous of? The fact that we'll choose anything and honor it and worship it when he said, thou shalt not what?
For I, the Most High thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
You can't say you love him, man, and you're not following what he say do, right? 1 John 5:3. You can't say you love him and not doing what he say do. And that's why we're here to bring forth his laws. We have to in the 10 Commandments now, talking about the Most High, first and foremost. So that's what he's saying. Love the Most High with all thy heart, mind, and soul, and strength, and love thy neighbor as thyself, as an Israelite. Read.
1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of the Most High.
This the love of the Most High. Read.
That we keep his commandment.
Now, we're not under the commandments. We're not under the law. What did he say? Read.
For this is the love of the Most High.
The love of the Most High. Read.
That we keep his commandment.
We do what?
That we keep his commandment.
That we keep his commandments. Read.
And his commandments are not grievous.
His commandments are not grievous, man. You're not supposed to feel bad about doing what's right. It is that, right? That feel good, right? Yeah, that's why I want you to feel good. I don't want to have no music and you jumping around. I want you to feel good hearing the word of the Most High and feeling it, right? Yeah, that's right. That's why we're here, man. To make our people feel the Most High. Feel how you got to do what's right to please him. So he'll be jealous of you worshiping something else, man. This is real. Let's go into the Most High. Give me Ezekiel 20, and I want you to read 32 to 34.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 20 and verse 32. And that which cometh into your mind.
Yeah, that which cometh to your mind that you ain't got to follow the Most High. You ain't under the commandments. We ain't under the law. And you Gentiles being grafted in, don't know you've been grafted in. You got to speak in tongues, don't know what tongues somebody say, what they saying, and run around the church like a chicken with his head cut off. That's the Holy Ghost. That's all lies. Oh, come forth and prove it. I know some of y'all probably ran around the church. Y'all thinking that's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit gonna bring all things back to you. Remembrance. How you and thinking right according to the Bible, according to the Most High power. All right. Read.
And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all, that ye say, we will be as the heathen.
Most High already told us, learn not the way of the heathen. But we're going to say, we're going to be like the heathen. Like these other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, scattered among all nations. You see? Here we are. He already said, learn not the way of the heathen. Let me show you what happened to us when we learned the way of the heathen, these other nations. Give me Psalms 106 and 35. So we learned the way of the heathen. This is we in now until this day. Yeah, that's murder. Ambulance, fire, police.
Psalms chapter 106, verse 35. But were mingled among heathen.
We as the children of Israel were mingled among the heathen, these other nations outside of the 12 tribes of Israel, like the so-called white people, so-called Arabs, so-called Africans, so-called Chinese and Japanese, East Indians, and so forth and so on. Really?
And learn their works.
And what?
And learn their works.
So he told us, learn now of the heathen. Right? Read it from the top.
Verse 35, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works.
Well, mingled among these heathen, because Most High said, if you follow me, I'm going to bless you to be above all nations. But if you don't, I'm going to scatter you among all these nations. And here we are now, scattered among all these nations around the world. He said, learn not the way of the heathen. Here we are, we're mingled among the heathen, and what?
And learn their works.
Learn their works. That's why you got all these religions that they set up. The other side. Because it ain't the right side, it's the other side. The left-hand side. You see what I'm saying? That's why nobody can come forward and show me their religion in this Bible. You can't show me no religion in the Bible. He gave us law, statute, commandments, judgments. Point blank. He never gave us no religion. There's a starting date for all these religions, including the Catholic Church. For real, for real. Read on.
And they serve their idols.
All the gods of the nations are what? Idols. There you go. You locked in. I'm telling you. And you ain't got no Bible, but you locked in hearing what's been said and remembering what's said. That's why I say that's very important. People want to put people down because they don't know what we know. But you sitting there without a Bible, remembering what it is that you're hearing. That's the Spirit of the Most High, ain't it? That's the Spirit of the Most High. Read that again, listen.
And they serve their idols.
Serve their idols. All these religions are nothing but idols. Idolatry. That's why most people, they're not going against this so-called white man representing Jesus Christ. The brother just came up and told you, hey, he didn't look like that. He said he was dark-skinned. I haven't even described him. But you see how I know? That's the Spirit coming up to tell you, the bear witness of the truth to you. And all other people that can hear. Read.
And they serve their idols, which were...
See, they serve their idols. They serve their idols. There's nothing but idolatry here. Right here in Hollywood, come on, this place come from Hollywood. That's a musician's wand, magical wand, man. That's what they named it after. Hollywood. You see what I'm saying? That Hollywood. That's what they had, that magic wand that they show the wizards be having and so forth. Mickey Mouse and so forth. And all the rest of Disney, the world of Disney and all that's dealing with idolatry, man. You see? We serve their idols, read.
Which were a snare unto them.
Snare unto us, as the children of Israel. That's what's trapped, man. Trapped us up in all these different philosophies and lies and false education, false religions and so forth. Read.
Yeah, they sacrifice their sons and their daughters unto devils.
Sacrifice our sons and daughters unto what?
Unto devils.
Unto devil. Get 1 Corinthians 10 and 20. We sacrifice our sons and our daughters unto devils. Devils mean deceitful and evil people. Not righteous people. Or which one of you out there can tell me what the laws that the Most High gave us, the commandments that the Most High gave us? See? But people don't ignore, because they know they can't name them. They don't know the moral laws, the civil laws, the dietary laws, and the ceremonial laws that he only gave to the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why they can't really come forth and say it, because it's not for them. And they can't really deal against this because it is the law of the Most High. We represent the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. He's our power. He ain't nobody else's power but ours. Or come forth and prove it. You hear what I'm saying? Come forth and prove it. Y'all talk about God, but he's only the power of Abraham, who had a son named Isaac, who had a son named Jacob, and Jacob became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Naphtali, and Issachar. 12 tribes, man. That's who we are. And that's what we represent, man. Straight up. And he said from the top.
1 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 20. But I say that the things which Gentiles sacrifice.
I like to call yourself Gentiles, right? So most I say the things that the Gentiles sacrifice are worship. Really?
They sacrifice to the devil.
Y'all sacrificing to what?
To devils.
Devils. Even our people that call themselves Gentiles. And they're really the children of Israel. You might not know before you came here, but now you know. You see? They sacrifice to what?
Unto devils.
To who?
Devils.
Devils, man. They sacrifice it unto devils. Read.
And not to the Most High.
And not to the Most High. That's why they can't respond, man. They can't respond because they can't deal with the law of the Most High. They can't deal with the commandments of the Most High.
That's right.
That rebukes them. Understand this. You ain't gonna see them come up here and come against this, representing the Most High. You know who will come up against us? The children of the devil. The children of the devil. You don't see the children of the devil come up and have something to say. But these other nations, they ain't got nothing to say because the law rebukes them. The commandments rebuke them. They can't even call out the commandments. Understand this. Read.
And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
No, they Gentiles all up in the church dealing with who?
With devils.
Devils. Straight up. Or prove me wrong. Come on, y'all go to church. Somebody go to church out there. Y'all going to church tomorrow. Come forth and bring forth your Catholic Pope or your preacher, your Pope that's telling you ain't under the law. You ain't got to follow the commandments of the Most High. The Most High hates the sin, but he loves the sinner. That's crazy, man, right? That's crazy, man. That's not even, I mean, that don't even make no common sense. I can't say common sense because everybody don't have common sense, but that don't make no sense at all. If you're crazy, you're crazy, right? He loved the sinner. He loved for you to break his laws, statutes, commandments. Y'all don't even understand what you're saying. Y'all think about it. Most High hates the sin, but he loved the sinner. That's why I say he don't want us to have fellowship with devils. The Gentiles are sacrificing unto devils, straight up. Because remember, all the gods and the nations are what? The Gentiles are what? Idols, right? They're idols. They're not dealing with the Most High. The Most High only deal with us. He only know us. He only love us. Straight up. It sound racist, don't it? But the Most High is racist, if you want to say that. Because he said he only knows us. Look, who is he? Let's see who we say he is. Give me Exodus 3:15-16. Let's see who we say he is. A lot of y'all want to say, y'all believe in who y'all call G-O-D. We understand this. But that G-O-D is only the power of who he say he is. Let's see his name that he says is going to last forever and ever and ever. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 3 and verse 15. And the Most High said moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel.
Not to everybody, but to his only begotten children. The children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Us, read.
The Most High, the power of Abraham.
Power of Abraham.
The power of Isaac.
Power of Isaac, read.
And the power of Jacob.
The power of Jacob, who became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. What did he say about himself?
Has unto you, this is my name forever.
How long?
Forever.
This is my name. The power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. How long?
Forever.
Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. How long is his name?
Forever.
Forever. Read.
And this is my memorial unto all generations.
Including the generation we're in right now. He said, let's use the power of Abraham, who had a son named Isaac, who had a son named Jacob, and Jacob became the forefather of those 12 tribes of Israel, who I named.
That's right.
Scattered among all nations, man. Not knowing who we are. That's why I said I got 107 different identities of who we are. I forgot what you said. When you came up, you said Hispanic, so I already had that. I already have that, you know. But you look on that, you know, you can see that you're one of the 12 tribes of Israel, man. What's going on, brother? You all right? All right, let's read verse 16, or 15, 16.
Verse 16, go and gather the elders of Israel together.
Go and gather all nations together. Listen what he's saying. Go and gather who?
The elders of Israel together.
Gather the elders of Israel together. Every tribe had elders. Like I'm an elder. You see what I'm saying? Every tribe had elders that was over those tribes, over those 12 tribes. At this time we had 13. You know, but now we only have 12. But they had elders over every single tribe that we had. And what did he tell them to do?
And the Most High power of your fathers, the power of Abraham, of Isaac, and of Jacob appeared to me, saying, I have surely visited you and seen that which is done to you in Egypt.
Hey, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But Abraham had Ishmael. The Most High didn't call Ishmael. And Isaac had Esau and Jacob, but the Most High didn't call Esau. He only called Jacob, you see? That's why he said he's the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And Jacob's name was changed to Israel and became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's why you will hear me say it over and over again, because until you realize, we ain't talking about one tribe. We're talking about 12 tribes, 12 nations that make up one nation. Let me show you how that is. Give me Genesis 35 and 10. Because we're one nation, the Israelites, that make up 12 nations that brings about one nation. This is what he said to our forefather Jacob. His name was changed to Israel. This is when he changed his name to Israel. Read.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 35 and verse 10. And the Most High said unto him, Thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name.
So he changed his name from Jacob to Israel. Right? Okay, listen.
And he called his name Israel. And the Most High said unto him, I am the Most High Almighty. Be fruitful. Multiply.
Have a lot of children. That's why he had 4 wives, right? He had 4. Jacob had 4 fathers. His name was changed to Israel. He had 4 wives, and he brought majority of the 12 tribes of Israel except for 2. You see? And now 2 came from his son Joseph. When he was sold, his wicked brothers sold him to the Arabs that sold him to the Africans, the Egyptians, man. And he had Manasseh and Ephraim when he was in, the land of Ham, which are so-called African's land. Read.
A nation and a company of nations.
A nation and a what?
A company of nations.
That make up the 12 tribes of Israel, which are the company of nations. Read.
Shall be of thee.
Be of thee. See? So Jacob.
Is that it? Some more then.
And kings shall come out of thy loins.
That's it, man.
And kings gonna come out of his loins, man. Understand this, hold this. Which I scattered among some of you. Go back to Ezekiel 20:32 and read it.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 20 and verse 32. And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all.
Most High know how you thinking. He said, that which in your mind shall not be at all. That you think how?
That ye say, we will be as the heathen.
You gonna be like the heathen, these other nations? You gonna follow the trends of these other nations to go to hell with them? Or you gonna follow the trend of the Most High and come back to his laws, statutes, commandments and live forever and ever and ever? This is real easy. Remember saying the love of the Most High is to keep his commandments. Commandments are not grievous. Yeah, you see? Read.
As the families of the countries to serve wood and stone.
Say what?
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone, man. You got a wooden cross. You got the cobblestone. You got wood and stone, man. Religions, man. All these religions dealing with wood and stone. That's what we're dealing with. And somebody should be able to come forth, win $100, win $100. If you prove that so-called white man is Jesus, the one in the Bible, huh? Yeah, the stars made of stone. That's what y'all worship. Coming up here, look at the picture of this star, this star. You know what I mean? They taking pictures. They come all over the world to go to a one star. Let me find it. Y'all up and down, y'all probably did Google Maps. You probably got Google Maps to find out where your star is to come up here to worship and so forth. Read.
Verse 33, as I live, saith the Most High, surely with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm and with fury poured out will I rule over you.
Told us, man, and we ain't doing what he said do, man. He said he's going to rule over us with fury. Get Exodus 15 and 3. Understand who he is, man, because he was very compassionate, long-suffering, with full of mercy and grace. So, like you just said, he's going to rule over us with fury. He warned us. He warned us. If you don't do what I say, this is what I'm going to do to you, and he done it for us. We're in a condition right now. Straight up. You see? Yeah. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 15. The Most High is a man of war.
Most High is who?
A man of war.
God's a man of war. Wait,
The Most High name.
calling him the Most High. Ain't nobody higher than him. He the Most High. You see what I'm saying? He's the Most High, man. The power of Abraham. Who had a son named Isaac, who had a son named Jacob, whose name we just seen was changed to Israel, who became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Now, if you got the 12 tribes of Israel, he's not your power. Exodus 3.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 14. And the Most High said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am have sent me unto you.
Yeah, man. So when we understand, he's saying, I am, but get St. John 8:53. This is a great mystery too. You know, because the angel of the Most High has identified himself first. Let's read what Mashiach Yahushua said. You know what I'm saying Mashiach Yahushua now, right? Okay.
St. John,
Who they falsely call Jesus Christ. It's that anointed Savior. That's his name. He identifies the Messiah, the anointed Savior. Right? So let's read.
this is the book of St. John, chapter 8 and verse 53. Art thou greater than our father Abraham?
All the way back to Abraham. Remember, all he had to go was on the prophets. He had to go when he walked with them. He had to ask him a question. Are you greater than our father Abraham?
Jesus is king.
You don't know Jesus. Read.
Which is dead. Which is dead.
Abraham's dead, they said. By the time my son came on the earth, read.
And the prophets are dead. Who makest thou thyself?
Who you think you are? You know how we are. Abraham's dead, the prophet's dead. Who you think you are? He told him who he was. Verse 58. Read.
Hamashiach Yahushua said unto them, Verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was
even thought of. Read.
I am.
Oh. So he said, I am. We just heard, I am has sent me unto you. Right? He said, moreover, tell them that hey, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob identify the Most High. So we heard Exodus 3 and 2 to see who is. We ain't never dealt directly with the Most High, man. Understand this. Flesh and blood can't oppose. You can't oppose. We'll disintegrate. Before we can get near him, we'll disintegrate before the Most High. His brightness is too powerful. You understand? Ain't nobody ever seen the Most High. He said the earth is his footstool. That means you can put his heel on the earth. You understand? When I put your heel on the earth, man, that's the earth right there. Bam! He put the heel on the earth. How he gonna fit in here? How you gonna fit in this earth if he said the earth is his footstool? Come on, man. This stone is inestimable. Can't even be measured. Can't be measured. Read.
Verse 59. Verse 59. Then took they up stones to cast at him.
They want to kill him. They want to kill him. Are they trying to kill Jakes? Do they all the problem? They was all gathering around like they somebody like the Most High. Like they Jesus himself. Y'all Jesus, not mine. Creflo Dollar, any rest of them. Million churches. You know what I mean? Look what they did. This is Mashiach Yahushua. What they do?
Then took they up stones to cast at him.
Pick up stones to cast at him. Try to kill him. They want to kill him. Read.
But Hamashiach Yahushua hid himself and went out of the temple.
He hid himself and went out, had to get away. They want to kill him. But let's get first. Let me understand. Panic. Because this is what's mystery that's been real. Right? I am have sent me unto you. So we always have an angel. We always Like this, that's a holy angel. A holy angel. Spirit are angels. Angels are spirit. So that's a holy angel. Holy spirit. Right? You understand? So we have a holy angel to talk to us. Hamashiach to top angel. Let's read.
1 Corinthians chapter 3 and verse 23. And ye are Hamashiachs, and Hamashiach is your power.
It's telling us in Hebrew, it's saying ye are Mashiach. Say that, Mashiach. Yum. There it is. That means Christ. The anointing, right? And Mashiach is, so that's why it said no man cometh to the Father but by him. So, and you don't have nothing but the Old Testament to go by. See, y'all believe in Christ, you don't realize that you've been lied to. Because he only had the law and the prophets. That's it. You walk, you see? So we got to. That's why Psalms 21, the Most High said, my power, who is the Most High, sit on my right hand until I put down enemies. That's what we wait for him to stand up and come to this earth, judge and make war for the rest of this earth. That's what's going down. He must not sit on his right, is he? He's sitting on his own right hand? No! He's sitting on his hand. They supposed to say, well, how about Kelly's shot? Well, I say, Most High can stand up from his throne. You gonna tell him I got a shot? He rise up, and then we gonna rise up. Come up to level. At that time, on real level. Forever and ever and ever. If you keep the laws of God, and you're gonna be happy, ain't gonna be no more tears, ain't gonna be no more crying, ain't gonna be no sadness, no criminal.
Right.
You talking about people, man. We gonna be rejoicing forever and ever and ever and ever. That's why it's what, right? Yeah, that's right.
That's it on that.
Give me Exodus 3, so we understand that the angel was the most, and the angel by himself identifies the most.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 3 and verse 2. And the angel of the Most High appeared unto him in a flame of fire.
The angel appeared the most in a flame of fire. See?
Out of the midst of a bush.
Listen, what's that fire? Give me Jeremiah 22. This was that fire, because a lot of people is just blowing fire burning, right? What is that fire? The angel brought the word of fire. This is that fire.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23 and verse 29. Is not my word like as a fire?
It's not my word like as a what?
A fire.
Fire. See?
Saith the Most High. And like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces.
So, the angel is bringing the word of the Most High. You see it? So that's why by themselves, we call Pastor Yah and think about the first New Testament. Nobody can prove, nowhere shape or form, that anyone that's in the New Testament is actually by the book of Revelation. That's for us. Because it wasn't written until 1996 AD. Understand this? So, nobody can say that a Messiah is over Peter. Peter was not here learning. You understand? And James was not here learning. Paul, he was against the Messiah. Just that call on the name of the thing. Put the devil. That's right. You know. So people out here, everybody ain't talking. People giving thumbs up, they understand what I'm saying, man. He was the most. Saul, his name is Saul. Anybody that talk in the name of the Lord say, death. Straight up. He was there with death, but he was put to death. You see? And he was converted. That's why anybody that thinks then someone that they can't be, you know, coming back to the most laws that's supposed to be about. That's so much. But they have word back to sheep. That's right.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 17 and verse 30. And the times of the Spirit, the Most High week.
Now y'all know who you are. What's that? Call yourself brother as a race. As a race, what do you call yourself? Whatever you call yourself, because or more. Got that one. Y'all came in, that is 17. We got that one. All right. We got that one already. But I got 117 I did. I got 2 last week. That's why I asked you now. You got 2 last week right here in Allen's Street. You see? Read up the top.
Acts chapter 17 and verse 30. And the times of this ignorant, the Most High week.
Time of ignorant, you don't know. The Most High said he weak.
But now, commanded all men everywhere to repent.
He commanded all everywhere to repent. We can't repent enough. Because we don't know. We don't know. We always have to repent. You understand? Ask nobody to repent. That's the thing. Acts 3 and 8.
Acts chapter 3 and verse 18. But those things which the Most High before has shown by the mouth of all his prophets that Hamashiach should suffer, he hath so fulfilled.
For who? That's 5:31. The prophets prophesied that he should suffer. That's why we're not doing the first hey, and come. This ain't it ain't hard. It's not hard to come back.
This is the book of Acts chapter 5 and verse 30. The Most High of our fathers raised up Hamashiach, Yahweh, whom he slew and hanged on a tree. We can understand.
They know Romans. So what? Wait, it's the most power in the time. You know that? You know that one. Out and you know that? Now, give me a song. You got to why you why you look good.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 82 and verse 6. I have said, ye are God.
What?
Ye are God.
What?
Ye are God.
God, what?
Ye are God.
God. What?
And all of you are children of the Most High.
All of us children of Israel, what?
Are children of the Most High.
Children of the Most High. Now what? See? People make statements, but they, like I said, boy, what, man? Huh? Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Money don't tell me who you are. You enormous. Because people that have money, they can be trying to buy their way. Buy your way. Huh? This ain't about that money. It's about your knowledge understanding of who we talk about. The Most High. When there's no God's and who you are as children of Israel. If you want to accept that. I don't know. I've been for many years. It don't matter. You just say, oh, yeah, all you want. But if you're about learning it, really enjoying it, then you're wasting time too. But I want you to sit here and you stand there, you feel the spirit. And you wake up, you're gonna in the air, yeah, you're feeling it, right? So I mean, it's something that we feel. I feel this. This ain't no thing fake to me. But it's fake about it, yeah? And they're gonna perish behind that. Understand? It's real, man. You're right. But it's real.
This is the book of Acts chapter 5 and verse 32. and we are his witnesses of these things. And so also the Holy Spirit, whom the Most High have given to them that obey him. That's what the Holy Spirit is coming. Them that obey him. The love of the Most High that we the commandments are not good. That's why you don't see nobody come up like this. The devil can't deal with the commandments of the Most High. The devil can't deal with the law of the Most High. Oh, why? They can't deal with it. That's what the Most High uses every day. That's what he uses. Satan. The law of the Most High. That's what, come on, talk about that. Father, you still like talk to somebody of another race? No. Jesus was a prophet. Okay. Well, he's God. That was God. They called him that. And gave him this cross. Yeah. Yes. We just that is only means no. Yeah. It is in it. See what? Yeah. And when we take it, yeah, he too. We made him. Look at this one and this is the book of Genesis, chapter 1 and verse 26. And the Most High said, let us make man in our image. Let us make man in his image. That means he gave laws to man. After our likeness. After our likeness. That's normal. And that's the Most High of the Most High. That's not the lane. That's the Most High of the Most High. Understand? And let him have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth. That's the law. And what it is, so the laws, it's the law. That's sin,
So they're breaking up real bad.
Bluetooth mode.
Testing, testing. Yeah, so we are representing the 12 tribes of Israel that are scattered among all nations. I know who we are. Like I said, I got 107 different identities of who we are as a people. That's really lost, man. A lot of y'all come up here to I call it Holliswood, from Holliswood, and you know, we don't know who we are, so we come forth to identify the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, who is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments. His rules and regulations. Y'all know about that. All right, brother. All right. Isaiah 53. Listen, brother. What's your name? Junior? All right. You know my name already. You said it perfectly. Most people can't say my name perfectly like you just did, man. You already in the spirit. Huh? Start at verse 3.
This is Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 3. He is despised and rejected of men.
So my shot was shot. When he came on the earth, he said he is despised, rejected of men. Read.
A man of sorrows.
Man of sorrows. Read.
And acquainted with grief.
Acquainted with grief, man. All the things that he had to go through in his life, man. Read.
And we hid as it were our faces from him.
You just heard him say he wanted to stone him. Identifying himself as I am before Abraham was I am. Over and over again. They hid their face. Most people hid their face from him. Like every time they love Jesus. They ain't love him. Not a Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
He was despised, and we esteemed him not.
He was despised. They ain't esteem him. So it's no big deal that they don't esteem us as Israelites. Because he was despised. He said he's going to be hated for his name's sake. Read.
He is despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. Surely he hath borne our griefs.
He carried our griefs when he died, when they killed him. He carried our griefs to 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
And carried our sorrows. Yet we did esteem him stricken of the Most High and afflicted.
He was stricken of the Most High for us, the 12 tribes of Israel, and afflicted for us, the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
But he was wounded for our transgression.
Wounded for our sins. The 12 tribes of Israel. You will see. Not for anybody else. Everybody talking about he died for them. He ain't died for everybody. He only died for the 12 tribes of Israel. Or come forth and prove me wrong. Please.
He was bruised for our iniquities.
Bruised for our wickedness. Read.
The chastisement of our peace was upon him. And with his stripes we are healed.
The stripes we are under mercy and grace. On his stripes. The things that he went through. Read.
All we like sheep have gone astray.
All 12 tribes of Israel have gone astray. That's why I got 107 different identities of who we are as a people. What's your nationality? Any of y'all want to tell me what race y'all are? What race are you that you call yourself? You know, the nations, they won't even look this way. It's like a shield around us. When we're talking about the law, they don't even look at us. See that? Look, just check it out what I'm telling you. Read.
All we like sheep have gone astray.
All we like
Everyone his own way.
we turn everyone to his own way. I'm not sure what I say either way. I ain't following his way. Our own way. How you believe, how you want to do it. What the world say? Follow your heart, right? Don't they say follow your heart? That's your mind, the way you think. Follow however you think. But keep the laws of the land. Make sure you don't break our laws, but you ain't got to worry about the Most High's laws. That makes sense? No, it don't make no sense, really.
And the Most High hath laid on him the iniquity of us all.
Most High laid upon the Mashiach Yahushua the iniquity, the wickedness of us all, man. When he died and hung on a tree, not no cross, on a tree. Read, like you see right here. See right here? See right there? They hung him on a tree. Read.
He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is not his mouth.
Said it because he knew he had to come here and die for the 12 tribes of Israel. He was on a mission. And his time was when the spirit of Moses and Elijah came and told him, hey, it's your time, man. He knew it was his time, man. But he said, hey, he was in the flesh. He said, hey, take this away from me. And he said, hey, let thy will be done. And we're going to see what the will of the Most High was right here. Read.
He was taken from prison and from judgment. And who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off of the land of the living.
Cut off out of the land of the living. That's the land of the Most High love. Israel, the land of Israel. Read.
For the transgression of my people was he stricken.
For the transgression of my people. Who's the Most High's people? Who's the my people? Let's find out. Hold that. Get Exodus 3 and 10. Clearly. Without shadow of doubt. Because you can look at, people say he died for everyone. That's a lie, man. They go, what, John 3:16. But God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Y'all know that scripture. But he said, he died for my people. Who's the Most High's people? Let's read. Who's the my people that he's speaking of right here?
Exodus chapter 3 and verse 10. Come now therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel.
Ain't getting no clearer than that. Right? Who's the Most High's people? There it is. Children of Israel. That's right. Hallelujah. That's right. Now go back to where you was at in Isaiah 53. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 53 and verse 8. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? For he was cut off out of the land of the living, for the transgression of my people was he stricken.
He was cut off the transgression of the 12 tribes of Israel. While he was stricken. Listen.
And he made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death.
Had two men on each side of him. One man on one side, one man on the other side. Wicked, right? And the rich man, Joseph, came in and got his body off the tree before sundown, because that's the law. You can't leave a body on the tree until sundown. So he came and got his body off the tree before the sun went down. Read.
And he was made his grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was any deceit in his mouth.
No violence, but they put him to death. The Romans, the so-called white man, put Mashiach Yahushua to death. They didn't want to kill him, right? They said he had no violence and no guile, no lies was in him. He didn't do anything. He kept the laws of the Most High. He was perfect. Read.
Verse 11. Verse 10. Yet it pleased the Most High to bruise him.
It pleased the Most High to what?
To bruise him.
Wicked us. Wretched us, man. It pleased the Most High to bruise him. That's why, man, you gotta look at this. He came here and he knew he had to die for wretched us. But what the Most High say? Read.
He hath put him to grief.
Again, verse 10.
Verse 10. Yet it pleased the Most High to bruise him. He hath put him to grief. When thou shalt make his soul an offering for sin,
watch out. He said he made his soul, his body, an offering for sin. Well, who sinned? Acts 5 and 30. Acts 5 and 30. Find out who sins he was. He died for me. He died for everybody. Clearly. He said who? My people who are who? The children of Israel. Very good. Let's read it.
Acts chapter 5 and verse 30. The Most High, our fathers, raised Mashiach Yahushai, whom ye slew and
So, the Most High power of our fathers. Who is he the power of? Most High the power of. Let's find out. Acts 13. Hold that. The Most High power of our fathers. In the New Testament, still, you're going to hear it over and over again. Who's the power of? Let's see.
Acts chapter 3. The Most High, the Most High of Abraham and of Isaac and of Jacob, the power of our fathers.
Most power of who? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Say that. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob is of the 12 tribes of Israel. If brothers start saying that, you'll see you cut out a lot. What tribe are you from? You say the most, you deal with the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Well, what tribe are you from? Because Jacob is the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Something that's mystery. You understand? They say the 12 tribes been done away with. That's a lie. Straight lie, man. Read.
Verse 13. The power of Abraham and of Isaac and of Jacob, the power of our fathers, have glorified his son, Mashiach Yahushai, whom ye delivered up and denied him in the presence of Pilate.
A Roman. You see, wicked Israelite. The children of the devil. Gave him up to the Romans, to Pilate, a Roman, and he put him to death.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 11 and verse 50. Nor consider that it is expedient.
Let's read verse 47.
Verse 47. Then gathered the chief priests and the Pharisees a council, and said, what do we? For this man doeth many miracles.
The chief priests and Pharisees, the same ones that gave him up to the Romans, said, what do we? Well, Mashiach Yahushua, talk about him doing many miracles. Read.
If we let him thus alone,
Leave him alone. All right. All right. Got the number, man. Number, give me a call.
All right.
All right.
All right, take care.
All right.
if we let thus alone, all men will believe on him.
We leave him alone. The Pharisees described, they concerned about everybody believing in Mashiach Yahushua when he was here in the flesh. Read.
And the Romans shall come and take away both our place and nation.
So they identifying Romans, who are the so-called Italian Caucasians, who are the superpower of the earth when he walked the earth, the ones that put him to death. You see? So the Romans gonna come and take away both our place and nation, the 12 tribes of Israel that they were over. Read.
And one of them named Caiaphas, being the high priest, that same year said unto them, ye know nothing at all, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people, and that the whole nation perish not.
There it is. One man, and that one man was a Mashiach Yahushua. That's why the law that we're not under is the law of sacrifice. We still got to come back to his moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws, and civil laws. So let's go back to give me Psalm 78 and 49. Psalm 78, 49. That's why when you look at who I'm talking about when I say the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, most people don't know him. Y'all call him G-O-D, which is dog spelled backwards.
Right.
You don't even realize where they come up with that name from. Most people don't know. Please.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 78 and verse 49. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger.
Cast upon them the fierceness of his anger. Read.
Wrath, and indignation,
Indignation. This is the Most High who I serve. Read.
and trouble,
Trouble. Read.
by sending evil angels among them.
And what?
among them.
Sending evil angels among them, amongst the Egyptians. Gave them 10 plagues, man. Let's see about verse 43. Read.
Verse 43. How he had wrought his signs in Egypt and his wonders in the field of Zoan.
Most High brought 10 plagues upon the Egyptians. He said, they're going to let you go. But he was hardening Pharaoh's heart. Just like right now. If we don't come back to the Most High, he going to harden their hearts. The kids Zechariah 1 and 15. But they did a whole lot of damage to us as the children of Israel. And there's a price to pay. Everybody got to pay. So all you wicked people, you're going to pay too. That's why we're looking for the righteous that will come back to the Most High's law, commandments, and do what he say do. Let's read it.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 1 and verse 15. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction.
He say he's very displeased with the heathen that are at ease. He say he was just a little displeased with us, and they helped forward the affliction. Look at what they're doing, stealing us right now. Missing. Have you seen my child? They're stealing people left and right. Us. You don't see other nations being, brought into captivity under these people until this day, stealing our children over and over again. You don't see other nations being snatched like us, but we have pigment and melanin, and it's very, very vital. It's a live force. You understand? That's why they're stealing us. Deuteronomy 32. We talk about the Most High. But he said, thou shalt have no other power before him. So we going through the 10 commandments. He said, you can't bow down to nothing because he's invisible. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 35. To me belongeth vengeance.
The Most High belongeth what?
Vengeance.
Go to hear him. You see an earthquake, you see a tornado, you see hurricane, you see floods, like in Brazil. They had the devil in a red suit killing, I guess they called Jesus Christ on the ground, just sticking his pitchfork. That next day, the Most High brought a flood through there. It was going about 50 miles an hour. He ain't waiting. He long suffering. His suffering done came to an end. Y'all do wrong, he gonna visit you very fast now. That mercy and grace y'all been rolling with, this being lifted up. Better hear what I'm saying? He said this spirit of indignation coming from the Most High. Read.
To me belongeth vengeance.
Most High belongeth what?
Vengeance.
Vengeance, read.
And recompense.
Recompense, he's gonna pay you back for whatever you do. That's why we're here to tell you come back to him. Come back to his law, statute, commandments. You should want to inquire about what's right in the eyes of the Most High. Stop thinking you can do whatever you want to do. Follow your own heart. That's what the enemy told you to do. Follow your own mind. And don't know nothing. Anytime I got 107 different identities of who we are as a people, that's lost. That's really lost, family. Read.
Verse 35. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time. Make haste.
Don't think the Most High ain't looking at everything. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and even the secret parts. So understand this. Your foot gonna slide in due time. Well, he's visiting you with that vengeance. He's trying to stop him from visiting you with this vengeance. Read.
For the Most High shall judge his people.
Most High gonna judge his people. Don't y'all think we've been judged enough to this day? I mean, we put our hands up, we getting killed, cops killing us. The judgment is what? Not guilty. We've been stolen. We've been, our women been passed around to every nation in captivity, slavery, and bondage. Now you got your mind is twisted because you got all these different minds of these other nations that you have been under. And men following the same way of the heathen. That's why we are destroyed. Don't know who we are. We're the only people on this earth that don't know who we are. And we're the chosen people of the Most High.
That's right.
That's a shame, man. Read.
Verse 36. For the Most High shall judge his people and repent himself for his servants. when he seeth that their power is gone.
Power is gone, man. Hey, brother, you got a moment?
One moment for the Most High.
One moment for the Most High. You see, this is what you got to look at. You know, you got a moment for the Most High with the green hair, with the cap on your black cap on your head. Huh? You looking straight ahead talking, look at me and talk. I don't understand people. It's really it's terrible the vibration that's on this earth right now, man, as far as men is concerned. So I've been out here in Hollywood for a long time, but coming back out here now, it's an effeminate vibration. Something wrong, man.
Right.
You a man? You a man? Give me just a few minutes of the word of the Most High, man. Thank you for stopping. Because I just, hey, thank you. PriestThaahwam, man. Good. I appreciate a real man standing before me. Because I just said there was a lot of things going on. I talked to brothers and I said, hey, can you got a minute? You got decent stuff. Yeah, okay, listen. But what we're trying to show you is that the Most High, Romans 9:13. I just want to. He loves it.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved.
I love us, man. That's our forefathers, Jacob. Yeah. That's what he done. That's what he done. Yeah. Okay. That's it, man. So you said a man that stopped. I'm asking other men to stop and have a conversation. Something wrong with the vibrations, man. It's real, man. You say Jacob have I loved, man. Understand this. He loves us. He only knows us. Get Amos 3:1 and 2. Amos 3:1 and 2.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Most High has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
That's who we are. The children of Israel, who are the 12 tribes of Israel. Speaking all throughout the Bible, the Most High's chosen people. Read.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt.
You tell her.
Saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Say he only know us. Of all the families of the earth. So he gave us his laws, statutes, commandments, his rules and regulations, y'all, and what he said?
Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquity.
He got punished. Captivity, slavery, and bondage over and over again amongst all these nations for breaking his rules and regulations, his laws, statutes, commandments. Jump down to verse 6.
Verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
You know that siren? We don't know much about that in America, because America's like that lady that ain't been touched. But it's gonna be touched. The judgment's coming here. You better believe that.
Right.
You think y'all gonna continue to do all this wickedness that y'all doing in the streets of Hollywood and all over America, and the Most High ain't gonna judge this place? Oh yeah, he got his eyes on this place. It's coming down, man. Read it again. Y'all hear them sirens? Them air raids, all you that's overseas, y'all know about air raids. They hearing air raids over there in Ukraine right now.
Right.
We don't know that much about no air raids here, but you're gonna hear them. That's why I say what?
Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
A trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? That's the air raids that you're gonna hear right here in America. And people gonna be afraid, right?
Shall there be evil in a city?
There'll be evil in the city, right?
And the Most High have not done it?
If there be evil in the city and the Most High has not done it, me.
Surely the Most High will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto the servants, the prophets.
He revealeth his secrets, with his eyes being 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and even the secret things you do, the secret parts. So he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. Got them little birds fly around, the little doves come and say, you know this? You know this what they doing over there? Did you know that? Most High gonna reveal it to his servants, the prophets. And why is it that you're ready for it? Because the Most High already let you know it's coming. Then how come he ain't really dealing with this way or that way like normal people do? Because he said what? Read it again.
Verse 7. Verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Most High have not done it?
Yeah. There'll be evil in the city, gonna be evil in LA. Now I know we do for an earthquake here. Big earthquake, they say, might fall off into the ocean. And y'all gonna be steady running around, trying to get up to Hollywood. Doing y'all little wickedness, looking at y'all stars on the ground. And the Most High said, there'll be evil in the city, and the Most High have not done it. Read.
Surely the Most High will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants the prophets.
Revealeth his secrets to his servants the prophets. Understand this. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 10. So first and foremost, the 10 Commandments dealing with how we love the Most High. And how you gonna love the Most High if you don't know him? But we're gonna show you him first and foremost. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 10. And repayeth them that hate him to their face.
Most High said he do what?
Repayeth them that hate him to their face.
In the law. The Most High repayeth them that hate him to their face. You're gonna get in your face, man. That's why I hope that get Amos 9 and 8. He gonna repay them to their face. To your face. Don't worry about them coming tapping you on your shoulder or behind your back. He said he gonna repay you to your face. That's why he said this. Read.
Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Most High are upon the sinful kingdom.
America is a what?
Upon the sinful kingdom.
America is a sinful kingdom. And what are you gonna do to it?
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
You're gonna destroy America from where?
Off the face of the earth.
Off the face of the earth. Ain't gonna be no more. It's gonna be gone forever and ever and ever. He said he's gonna destroy it from off the face of the earth. Anytime, right now in California, I seen a so-called high dignitary in the government say, if you love your kids, move out of California. Because if your child says that they're a boy and they're a girl, and you don't accept it, they can take your child from you. Let's pass that law.
Right.
They can take your child from you. If your child is a boy and says it's a girl, and you deny the fact that it's a girl, they say they can take your child from you. The government said the children are theirs. The kids are theirs. When you sign that birth certificate as the informant, mothers usually be the informant because the child comes from you. You have given your child to this system, straight up. Look it up. Are you informants? That's what you are. Look at the bottom of your birth certificate. What you signed us when your baby came out of your womb, and then you signed the informant. They said you're the informant. You informed the government that they have another person to put on the stock market, to put out a bond for the rest of their life. That's why they can do what they want to do with your child. Read.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 26. Disquieting of good men, forgetful of good terms, defiling of souls, changing of kind, disorder in marriage, adultery, and shameless uncleanliness.
All this what's happening right now. Changing the kind, man. A boy gonna be a girl, girl could be a boy. If you don't accept it, then they can take your child from you, put it into this, what do they call it, child services and so forth. Come and get your child. Come on now. That's wickedness, man. What's it called? Child Protection Services, right. Come and take your child. Come on, when they go to school, you send them, you dress them up as a boy. When they get to school, they say, I'm a girl. So now the school got to accept their girl, this name, and accept them as a girl, and they're a boy. A girl say, a boy say, I'm a girl, the girl say, I'm a boy. Now they come up with a boy name. And the boy come up with a girl name, and you got to accept it. And the parents got to accept it, or they can take your child from you. In school they say, what's your proverb? What is your proverb? Y'all know about that. You have children. You go there, they say, what's your proverb? Your pronoun. Yeah, your pronoun. Pronoun? pronoun? You know, what's your pronoun?
What's your pronoun?
What's your pronoun? Hey, you heard that? What's your pronoun? Yeah. That's if you're a boy or a girl. Boy, stay a boy. Don't let everybody tell you a girl, right? You're a boy, right? Stay a boy. That's right. Don't never say you're a girl. That's right. That's what they're doing in school, man, in California right now. If your child, hey, you know that? If your child go to school and say that she's a boy, you gotta accept it. You heard about that in the past? That's sad, ain't it? That's crazy, man. Hey, accept that. You accept that? Nah, man. I mean, that means if she says she's a boy, that means they can come and take your child. If you say no, that's my girl.
It's totally incorrect. Here. Politically incorrect. You have to worry about HR.
Don't worry, man. They ain't gonna see you. We ain't on camera. We don't want to expose the lies that they're taught in this world. Give me Isaiah 45:7. See, the problem is, a lot of you, you're wicked. And if you're evil, then you draw wickedness and evil to you. Wait up. Let's read this.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45 and verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
See that? Who do this?
I, the Most High, do all these things.
Oh, hey. See that evil, like you said, instead of trumpet be blown in the city, the people don't be afraid. At air raid, when you know war's at hand, you be afraid. Make you feel a certain way. So to be evil in the city and the Most High has not done it? Yeah, because this place is wicked, man. Very wicked. Evil. Like a lot of y'all people probably doing all kind of madness on the Sabbath day. You must be in His Word, dealing with the Most High's Word. Go back to Exodus 20. Read from 3 to 6.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 3. Thou shalt have no other powers before me. Thou shalt not make any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven or that is in the earth beneath, is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow thyself to them.
I said he's a jealous father.
Going down the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
So he visited the iniquity of what your forefathers done in America, according to the third and fourth generation of them that what?
That hate me.
That hate the Most High. But you can't love him if you ain't doing what he said do. If you don't know what he said do, how you love him? You can't love him. He ain't dealing with you. And you're going to pay what your forefathers done, just like we had to pay for what our forefathers done. Understand this, overstand this. Most High is the death power. Lamentation 5 and 7. That's what the Most High done to us. Or what our forefathers done. In following idolatries and learning the way of the heathen. It was a snare, a trap for us, just like it is today. You know? That's why we don't know who we are. We have no clue of who we are. That's why I'm here to tell you, man. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. That's who we are, see?
The book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 7.
What happened to us? 12 tribes of Israel.
Our fathers have sinned.
He visited the third to the fourth generation of the fathers that sinned, amongst the children that comes from that father, see?
And are not.
Our fathers have sinned. They broke the Most High's commandments. What's sin? 1 John 3 and 4, so you understand. Our fathers have sinned and are not, meaning they're dead. A lot of y'all say, well, it wasn't us that put you in slavery. It wasn't us that did this to you. We didn't do this and that to you. But you still holding the bag. We still in your hand. Understand, overstand this. Let's read.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
Hey, sin is the transgression of the Most High's law. And he wrote with his finger the work of the Most High, power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They telling you ain't under the law. That's a lie, man. You know the laws of the Most High? You know, hey brother, I'm telling you, baby, that's a manger you got on. You know, that's what they call a manger, what you hold the baby in. You call that a manger. What you hold the baby in. You know the laws, you ever studied the laws of the Most High? Commandments of the Most High? Huh? Which one you study? Huh? You Christian? Okay, that's okay, but I'm asking you about the laws of the Most High, the commandments of the Most High. He gave us 613 laws. You got any kind of clue of the, the 10 commandments? That's what I'm going over right now. I'm talking about, you gotta love the Most High. Who's the power of Abraham? What a son named Isaac? What a son named Jacob, who became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. You see? That's what he is. That's who we are, man. You're supposed to teach your children the laws of the Most High, man. That's the commandment. That's why he's dealing with the children of the third and fourth generation of the forefathers that hated him. That's why he said, read Lamentations 5 and 10.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 5 and verse 10. Our sin was black like an oven. Lamentations 5 and 7. Our fathers have sinned.
Our fathers have sinned. Our forefathers sinned. We just define the sin as the transgression of the Most High's laws. That's what these preachers are saying. You're not under the laws. And won't none of them come forth and say that we're not under the law and prove it out of that fight. The only law we're not dealing with is sacrificing animals for the atonement of our sins. That's a Mashiach Yahushua, who the world calls Christ, is the ultimate sacrifice. He shed his blood for the remission of sins of the 12 Israel.
Our fathers have sinned and are not.
Our forefathers sinned and they're not here. They died, read.
And we have borne their iniquity.
We are bearing and carrying their iniquity, what they done, read. So now everybody else got to pay for what their forefathers done. That's why Isaiah 14:21. What they done. Moses said he was just a little displeased and they helped forward the affliction. So all you so-called white people and all you Arabs and the East Indians and Japanese, Chinese, Jewish people, all y'all had us in captivity. Moses said this, read, listen.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
It is, man. When they've been prepared to be slaughtered, Moses said he was just a little angry with us. They have forward the affliction. They went above and beyond the call of duty. Because they hate us. They hate us, straight up. And without a doubt, without a shadow of doubt, man, it's proof in the pudding. Come on. Come on and hear the word of the Most High. I know it's kind of hard because it's kind of hard for you to hear because of the fact of you've been disillusioned by the fact that you think the Most High is who it is that these churches have taught you. They taught you lies, man. All your life you've been going to church and you've been taught lies, man. You regurgitate what the preacher said and he'll lie to you. He'll lie to you. Straight up. Give me Matthew 5:17. A lot of y'all believe in Jesus. Let's see what he said. Mashiach Yahushua, that's what we're going to call him, the anointed Savior. Let's see what he said. Hey, brother, come on. You got a minute, brother? You got a minute? This one? You ain't got a minute. Huh? Hey, what's going on, brother? Read this.
St. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 17. Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets.
Let's read it again.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophet.
So don't even think that I've come to destroy the law or the prophets. That's the Old Testament. That the preacher's not teaching. They're not teaching. This is Matthew 5:17. So don't even think that I've come to destroy the law or the prophets. Read.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
I read in Acts 3:18 how he come to fulfill, how he had to suffer for the sins of the 12 tribes of Israel. Listen what he said.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass,
the earth is still here. Read.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
So the law is still in effect, man. But the preachers are telling you that you're not under the law. The law is still in effect. of the Most High. When he wrote with his finger, the work of the Most High, he said, and we still on the earth. When you read that part again?
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass,
Heaven and earth is still here because y'all walking on this earth. Read.
one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
The law is still in effect, huh? That's Matthew 5:17 down. Huh? That was verse 18. Matthew 5:18. We know. This is to these pastors out there. All you that go to church tomorrow, ask your pastor about this scripture. Matthew 5:19. Read.
Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so.
You're not under the law. You're a Gentile, you've been grafted in, right? But we ain't under the law. Ain't that what they tell you? That's what y'all come out here and regurgitate in my face. We ain't under no law. You got to follow the law of the land. Law. Read that again, verse 19.
Verse 19. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments, and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
So, your pastor is going to be called what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
And you that's following your pastor that's telling you you're not under the law, and you are the children of Israel, you're going to be what?
The least in the kingdom of heaven.
You're going to be the least in the kingdom of heaven. You know.
But whosoever shall do and teach them,
Whoever shall do and teach the laws of the Most High,
the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
you got a choice to be great or the least. Which one do you choose? Because y'all gonna have to meet the judgment seat. Everybody gonna meet the judgment seat of the Most High, through a Mashiach Yahushua. Whether you have done good or whether you have done evil. That's how it's gonna be. You ain't gonna avoid it. Can't avoid it. Everybody gonna meet that judgment seat. So it behooves anyone to hear my voice and want to know what the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's name changed to Israel, coming to 12 tribes of Israel, forefather. Who the Most High say he is forever and ever, never, no one else. If you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, he's not your God, as y'all like to call it. He's not your power. What tribe you come from? Of the 12 tribes of Israel. If you can't name a tribe that you come from, you better understand. He gave us 12 tribes: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Manasseh. I mean, come on. Which tribe are you from? That's what the Bible's talking about. No more, no less, man. Give me Revelations 14 and 12. This is the last book of the Bible. If y'all think the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High are not important, you don't think you're going to be the least in the kingdom? It's coming, y'all. Judgment is coming on this earth. And I'm here to tell you, it's going to come hard on the ones that don't want to come back to the Most High's laws. You're going to bow down now, you're going to bow down later, but you're going to bow down every last one of them. And you too. Read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 12. Here is the patience of the saints.
Here is the patience of the 12 tribes of Israel, who are the saints. Read.
Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Hamashiach Yahushua.
Here are they that what?
Commandments of the Most High and the faith of Hamashiach Yahushua.
It is, man. Commandments of the Most High is the last book of the Bible. Now, if I get Revelation 22 and 14, understand this, understand this. If you ain't ready to keep the commandments of the Most High, when that judgment comes, and you start crying to him, he's going to be laughing at you. He's going to mock you. You got to teach your children the laws of the Most High. Commandments of the Most High. It's very important that they know commandments of the Most High. It's really important. Brother, read.
Book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 14. Blessed are they that do his commandment.
Not only teach them, but
do his commandment.
Do his commandments. They saying you ain't got to keep the commandments. They lying to you.
Right.
You heard that before? We not under the law? What's your nationality, brother? What's your race? Huh? Yeah, we scattered over there too as Israelites. You know that, right? You know that, right? Evo? Yeah, so I mean, a lot of us are scattered amongst all these nations of the earth as the children of Israel. We came from over there. We came from over there. And we here to tell us, and we got to come back to the Most High's laws, testament. You can read from Genesis to Deuteronomy, man, and see what's right in the eyes of the Most High. He gave us rules and regulations. You can read it if you really the children of Israel. If not, then you know, you got all these nations that's over there too, you know. And I wouldn't know you was from Nigeria until you told me. You're like a brother from here. You know what I mean? You like you from here. You know what I mean? But how long you been over here? Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. All right. And we over there big time. Right? Yeah. See? Oh. Read on.
Blessed are they that do his commandments.
This is the last book of the Bible. 7, 8 verses before it's over. We say, blessed are they that do what?
His commandments. That do his commandments.
Blessed are they that do his commandments. Read.
That they may have right to the tree of life.
I have life, man, to live forever and ever and ever. I mean, this is temporary stay right here. A lot of y'all young, y'all be glad if y'all make it to 25 years. My brother's saying that. They happy they can make it to 25 years old. That's how much we killing each other, man. Really? Yeah. They're OG, right? 25. OG, 25 years old. Ain't that something? They'd have made it. 25 years old. Really.
And may enter in through the gate into the city.
Enter into the gates into the city, man. And those gates, man, get Revelation 21. Let's see about them gates, man. Yeah. Let's see about them gates. Huh? That's right. All right. All right. Read.
Revelation chapter 21 and verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. And at the gates 12 angels. The names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel.
All day long. That's all you hear me saying. That's all I've been saying. 12 tribes of Israel. If you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, the Most High is not your power. And these gates, you're talking about y'all can't wait to go to the pearly gates. If you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, each gate had 3 tribes on the north, on the east, and the west. Listen, go ahead.
On the east, 3 gates.
I mean, 3 tribes is going on the east gates. 3 tribes. One gate for each tribe. On the east, north,
and on the gate.
on the west, 3 gates. That makes up 12 tribes of Israel. Y'all can count. Hopefully y'all went to school and learned 3 plus 3 times 4 is what? 12. Right? So if you're not of the 12 tribes of Israel, one of those tribes, you're not going through the pearly gates, as you say.
Right.
Y'all say pearly gate, but it's 12 gates. There ain't no 1 gate. They lied to you on that. I can't wait to go through them pearly gates, right? Through the pearly gate. No, it's 12 gates. Each of the tribes of Israel has their own personal gate. That's why we're here to reach out to the 12 tribes of Israel, to come back to the Most High's laws, statutes, commandments, knowing what's right from wrong, so you can be there. Read.
Verse 14. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations.
Everything is based on the 12. 12 tribes of Israel, 12 hours of the day, 12 hours of the day, 12 months of the year, 12 1 hour, 12 hours of daytime, 12 hours of nighttime. There it is, 12, 12, 12. The 12 tribes of Israel, based upon that. You know, right? That's right. That's right. See, our people know it, man. That's beautiful to see people waking up, man. You know, a lot of y'all that's evil, y'all can't deal with the laws of the Most High. We understand that. And we got the children of the devil, our people, they really don't deal with it. They hate you for bringing out the laws of the Most High. Yeah. Look at that. That's amazing. How the Most High have it so that it is what it is. Get 1 John 3 and 10. It's very important, man. 1 John 3 and 10.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 10. In this, the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil.
This is how the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil. Let's see what.
Whosoever doeth not righteous is not of the Most High.
You don't do righteousness, you're of the Most High. It's righteousness. Whoever do not righteousness is not of the Most Righteousness. Deuteronomy 6:25. Let's see. If you don't do righteousness, you're not of the Most High. And what's righteousness? Let's find out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 25. And it shall be a righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments for the Most High, our power, as he hath commanded us.
We got to do the commandments of the Most High as he has commanded us. That's righteousness.
Right.
So if you're not following the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, you're not righteous. And we're going to go through some laws so that you know what's right from wrong. If you don't do, get Psalms 119, 172. If you don't do righteousness, keeping of the Most High's commandments, you're not of the Most High. You can call on God all you want to. Many gods. Many gods. You say all the gods of the nations are idols. You got a whole lot of idolatry out here that people are following. If they ain't following the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, and became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Straight up. Read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 172. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness.
All the commandments are what?
Righteousness.
Oh, now, go back to 1 John 3 and 10. Now that we know the righteousness is the keeping of the Most High's commandments, let's see what it says as far as dealing with our people. Read.
The book of 1 John, chapter verse 10. In this the children of the Most High are, and the children of the devil.
You know, some of you are the children of the Most High. They didn't pass by, they had something to say. They didn't stop in our face, saying something to say. The children of the devil, now, they're going to come against this. They're going to scowl, and they can't even turn their face to look at us.
Right.
What kind of men we got out here now? Yeah, that's right.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High, neither he that loveth not his brother.
You saw that. Want some ice cream? Read that again, Doc.
1 John chapter 3 verse 10. In this the children of the Most High are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of the Most High, neither he that loveth not his brother.
You ain't dealing with no righteousness, man.
Right.
You hate your brother, man. You are the children of the. A whole lot of that's going on, man. Y'all better learn how to love the Most High. Y'all better learn how to love who the Most High loves too. We done read, man, it's Romans 9:13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, Most High love. What if it's one of them little ones that you hate on? I can see him put you right in the judgment, right next to the one that you hate, or your brother. You know, understand it's in Leviticus. You go to the law, Leviticus 19. So you understand when we talk about love thy neighbors thyself, we ain't talking about everybody. We ain't got to love everybody. He don't love everybody. Most High don't love everybody. Some people he say he hate. And some of you, he gonna hate because you hate him. He said he's gonna deal with 3 to 4 generations of them that hate him, the children of those that lived before you that hated the Most High. Here you are on this earth. Most High hates you too. Read. As an Israelite, read.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17.
Verse 1 and 2 first. Let him know who he's talking to.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel.
Talking to us. We are the children of Israel. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. And we just read about 3 gates on the north, 3 gates on the south, 3 gates on the west, and 3 gates on the east. Each tribe going through their own gate, which represents the 12 tribes of Israel. So it's speaking to the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
Verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
The law from the Most High. He said, we should not hate our brother as an Israelite in our heart. That's why he just said, here you know the children of the Most High and the children of the devil. So if you hate your brother, you're not of the Most High. You You love your brother, you are the Most High. What did he say? Read that again.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
We hate your people in your heart. In your mind, the heart is your mind. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Right. Talking to us as the Israelites, man. You're supposed to love each other, man, as you love yourself. So when you do a self-examination of yourself, love that neighbor as thyself. You start with yourself. How you feel about yourself is how you're going to treat somebody else. A lot of people are not satisfied with themselves. They got a problem with themselves why they can't really love no one.
Right.
Look in the mirror at yourself, man, and say you really love yourself. And then come and love somebody else of your people, man. You gotta understand. We offended the most. Get Hosea 5 and 15. That's the law of love thy neighbor as thyself. If you don't love your brother and he's an Israelite, then you the children of the devil.
Hosea chapter 5 and verse 15. I will go and return to my place.
They say he's going to return to his place, read.
Till they acknowledge their offense.
We acknowledge as the children of Israel, we acknowledge how we offended the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, read.
And seek my face.
Seek his face. Seek his face because he turned his face away from us. Come on.
In their affliction, they will seek me early.
What he said, in our affliction, we're going to seek the Most High early. You know? So how much he got to afflict us before we realize, dang, man, we got to come back to him. Isaiah 48 and 10. Ain't nobody getting away from the affliction. You're going to be, yeah, that's what he's going to tell you, Isaiah 48 and 10.
Isaiah chapter 48 and verse 10. Behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction.
In your affliction, you're going to seek him further. He said, he hath chosen even the chosen ones in the furnace of affliction. Nobody's getting away from this affliction, right?
Who's for mine own sake?
I said, for his own. So you can get caught up that you the people of the Most High and say it's for your sake. No, it's for whose sake?
For my own sake.
For God's sake. He said he's going to do this, really?
For my own sake.
Even for his own sake. Most I speak once, yet twice. Man perceived it not. That's why he said it twice. He said, for my sake, even for my own sake, really? He's doing it. Afflicting us in the fiery furnace of affliction, really?
For my mind be polluted.
I see this name. Right. Our brains is polluted, man. As a people, our brains are polluted because we don't care nothing about coming back to the law, statute, commandments of the Most High. They say you want to keep something from us, you put it in the book. Right. Number one book you need to be known is the Bible. Straight up. Number one selling book in the world. Anybody reading it but understanding it, enough people. You don't hear it today. That's why he say he's going to put us in the furnace of affliction. In our affliction, we're going to seek him early. Ain't nobody escaping this. Understand this. They just put a plague on you. Moses said he's going to bring plagues on the earth. He the one that brought that plague. Whoever he used, he said the wicked is his sword. So he used the wicked to bring these plagues on the earth. It's going to be more and more. It says it's going to be like a woman in travail, a woman having a baby, have a contraction. That's where you're going to see the closer and closer and closer. Like you see the disasters happen. Over and over again, closer and closer and closer together. That disasters like we see it now didn't happen back in the 60s and 70s like we see now. Turn on the news, there's been a mass shooting. Somebody got somebody missing. Death. They're trying to pull out. Population decrease. Why? They say they can control about 500 million people. The air is destroyed. The food is destroyed. Everything about you is destroyed. If you ain't coming back to the Most High, you're the only hope. You're the only hope. You ain't got no hope. You can't even say, me ain't gonna be afraid. And what you gonna do when that happens? Crying like a because you ain't gonna be tuned with the Most High. Y'all heard to be crying. Let something happen. Remember when North Ridge quake happened? Billboards all over LA said, "Is God mad with us?" Hell yeah, yeah. He gonna shake you worse than that. It's coming. That's why y'all better come back to him because it's too late. I'm not talking to the heathen. I'm talking to the Israelites. Y'all never gonna know the way of the Most High, as it is written. Read on.
Verse 12. Hearken unto me, O Jacob, and Israel, my call.
Say, hearken and listen to him. Oh, Jacob, you're hearing it all day long. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. He became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Not no one tribe, but 12 tribes of Israel. And y'all should know them by heart. If you are Israelite, y'all should know the Most High. Yeah. You know? He got his so going on. He just cancel everything. His hustle. That's where you got.
Verse 12. Hearken unto me, O Jacob, Israel, my call. I also am the lad.
Once I say we gotta listen to him. You listen to him, Deuteronomy 28:1 and 2. You listen to him, he's gonna bless you. Understand this. We ain't gonna get away from not coming back to him and keeping what he told us to do and keeping his laws, statutes, commandments. Ain't no way you're gonna run to. You can't run from him. Did you run from the sky? You can't run from the sky. Everywhere you go, I don't care if they go 50,000 miles under the earth, if there is a 50,000 miles under the earth, he's still gonna be seeing you because he created this earth. He's the one that created the atoms, the protons, the electrons, everything that you can see, man. Neutrons, he got it covered. He can dissolve it in an instant. That's why he's gonna show us where you at. They hide the bunkers and all underground. You know where you at. He allow you to do it. It's gonna be a great, great, great salvation that's coming on this earth forever and ever and ever. Let's read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Most High thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
Coming back to his laws, statutes, commandments right now. And the Most High gonna set us on high above all nations of the earth in the kingdom, as we learn for 1,000 years. The Most High. Read.
And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
These blessings gonna come upon us and overtake us. All we gotta do is come back to the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High.
Right.
It's not grievous. He said it ain't sad to do. It's just a matter of learning them, living them, and applying them in your life. You gotta know what to eat, what's abominable and what's unabominable, what's clean and unclean. You gotta learn all these things. You gotta learn morally right, what's right, civilly right, it's right in the ceremonies of the Most High. His holy days. Not no 4th of July, Christmas, and Easter, and all that stuff that you follow. It ain't got nothing to do with the Bible. Show me that in the Bible. You can't show me. Y'all following it, y'all go to church. Got to know to have Halloween in the church. That's some wicked people, man. Yeah. Trick or treat. Not today, brother. All right. I will. I can't. All right.
And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power.
All we gotta do is hearken to the voice of the Most High power, the word of the Most High. Who is the Mashiach Yahushua? Some of y'all listen to him. The word of the Most High, who y'all call Jesus Christ. We call him a Mashiach Yahushua. Let's look at some of the blessings. This is what you're gonna get. You come back to him. All right. I'm gonna bless you too, right?
Verse 3. Blessed shalt thou be in the city.
Blessed in the city. Alone forever and ever and ever. Because we got next forever and ever. We're gonna be blessed in the city. Read.
And blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Blessed shall we be in the field. Wherever in the world we are, we'll be blessed. Keeping the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High. Read.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy ground.
Fruit of our body, children are going to be blessed. And everything that we put in the earth, seeds that we put in the earth are blessed. Put it be beyond the Garden of Eden.
More beautiful line, and the flocks of thy sheep.
It's going to be plenteousness, he said. Hey,
Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store.
blessed shall be our basket and store. Our gates going to be open continually, that the forces of the Gentiles may bring all the things that they're working and dealing with in the kingdom to us. Through our gates. They can't go in the kingdom, but they're going to bring everything that they're working for through our gates. But we're going to be the new IRS. Israelites receiving services. How long? Forever and ever and ever. That's what the Bible's talking about. Read.
Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in,
Blessed shall we be when we come in, when we born in this world of the kingdom. Read.
and blessed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Blessed shall we be when we go out. Read.
The Most High shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face.
He told us this. He said, any enemy of the Israelites, we the Israelites that came up against us, he said he gonna make them die. He gonna kill them right before our face. All we had to do is keep his commandments. Read.
They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
Come out, our enemies gonna come out one way against us. They're gonna flee from us 7 ways. All we have to do is keep his commandments.
Right.
Keep his laws. The same thing that your preachers is telling you not under. Because they're the devil. They're the children of the devil. Anybody that's saying that you ain't got to keep the laws of the Most High, they're the children of the devil. But therefore, that's why you hate your brother. You don't know anything about loving the Most High with all thy heart, mind, and soul and strength. And loving thy neighbor as thyself. And that's why I got 107 different identities of who we are as a people. Not knowing who we are. And we the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm going to say it, just ring out of your head. Amen. 12 tribes of Israel. Huh? Most High. All praise the Most High. So, all we got to do is come back to the commandments, man. For real. Most High gave us rules and regulations. Y'all know about that. Read on.
Verse 7. The Most High shall cause thine enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. The Most High shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouses, and in all that thou settest thy hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Most High thy power giveth thee.
He said he gonna bless us, man. He blessed us in the land of Israel. We the Israelites. You know that church? You know that sister? You heard that before? Sister, the yellow. All y'all know yellow. You heard that before, that we the children of Israel? Any of y'all? It's amazing. People don't just think like they can't hear us. Yeah. Read on.
Verse 9. The Most High shall establish thee an holy people unto himself.
Establish we as the children of Israel, holy people unto himself. Come on.
As he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandment of the Most High thy power, and walk in his ways.
We keep the commandments of the Most High our power and walk in his ways.
Right.
That's why I get St. John 14 and 6. All right, brother. So, you know, it's sad because when everything go down and you realize that you're the children of Israel, you're the people of the book. They kept this book from us in slavery so we wouldn't read. Come back to knowledge, wisdom, understanding who we are. Y'all call yourselves Gentiles. The scriptures in 1 Corinthians 10:20 says the Gentiles sacrifice to devils and not to the Most High. Now it's not that you should have fellowship with devils. You cannot drink the cup of the Most High and the cup of devils. Straight up. That's why y'all walk around here bunch of devils, children of the devil. Straight up. You can't even answer me. I just asked a simple question. You can't even pay. I mean, it's like, see that? Got their head straight ahead. Can't even turn their head and look this way. Oh no, you can't do that. Crazy, man. But we're going to be blessed above all nations. We got the kingdom coming to us. And he told us we follow what he said do, he's going to bless us. All these blessings will come upon us. That's why it's worth it to come back to his commandments. Because you're going to be blessed, Yasharala. That's Israel. See? Above all nations of the earth. We got next forever and ever and ever and ever. Can't nobody prove this not going to be? Read on.
St. John chapter 14 and verse 6. Hamashiach Yahushai saith unto him, I am the way,
Read.
the truth,
Read.
and the life.
The life, right? So he's the way, the truth, and the life. Let's see what the truth is. You know what the truth is? You heard what the truth is? You heard what the truth is? The truth. T-R-U-T-H. Let's see what it is. Psalms 119, 142. It's the truth. Listen.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119 and verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting, and thy law is the truth.
Listen, he's saying the law that the Most High wrote with his finger, the work of the Most High is the truth. So now go back to St. John 14, 16. Now we just understand what he's saying, but most people understand what he's saying. But did he break the laws of the Most High? Was he a sinner? He wasn't a sinner. He came to be an example to us to show us that it could be done, man. All right. This is what it's saying. Get to understand it, read.
This is the book of St. John, chapter 14 and verse 6. Hamashiach Yahushai saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
He's the way to show us how to follow the truth, which is the laws of the Most High. That's going to lead to everlasting life. Straight up, what did he say? And there's no New Testament when he's saying it. All they had to open up was the law and the prophets. So what did he say? Read.
No man cometh unto the Father but by me.
And no man come to the Father but by him. How about that? Y'all ready for that? There is no New Testament. He only had the law and the prophets. When he went to the temples, he opened up the law and the prophets, the Old Testament. He never read from Revelation. He never read from 1 Peter, 2 Peter, the book of James, Paul's writing, who wrote most of the New Testament. Never. Ever. So if you don't know the Old Testament, you don't know him. Understand this. Matthew, this is what he said. This is the judgment.
St. Matthew chapter 7 and verse 21. But everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Everybody that say, oh, Jesus, Jesus. Hamashiach, Yahushua, Yeshua, Yeshua, or whatever name they call him. To enter into where?
Shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven just because you call on his name. Read.
But he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
The will of the Most High is to keep his commandments, as we just read. So the Most High wants us to keep his commandments. That's his laws. And if you're not ready to keep his commandments, then he's not dealing with you. That's how you show you love him, by doing what he say do. Simple as that. And I know a lot of y'all can't handle the laws. I'm saying the laws, commandments. Can't handle that because you want to do whatever you want to do. You want to follow your own heart, your own mind. Your own mind gonna lead you straight to hell. Straight up. Anybody ever came back and said, hey, I'm burning in hell. I'm suffering, I'm tormented. You ain't hearing that. I'm telling you, the scripture tell you what's gonna happen to you. You don't come back to him. Now, two choices, through life or death. That's it.
I'm gonna turn off real quick. Sock it off.
You gonna what?
I need to grab some water too. I need to put the incense. Get some water.
I got your flyer on the tree.
Okay, I'm gonna get him with you.
Yeah, I got a couple. I seen a couple of people come down and take a picture. But I'm right on the other side with the drums, King. Yes, sir.
That's your plant drum?
That was him and me. We both be doing it. That's me.
That's your
You probably hear me after.
Shalom Yasharada, giving all praise and glory to the Most High. I hope you can see. I don't know if they can see us. I don't know. Stand over there. I think it's whatever you get pinned. I want to see if they can see. I don't know if the camera is facing us or not.
Bluetooth mode.
About an hour left on the speaker.
Okay, so come over there. I want to see if they're getting on there. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Still good?
Bluetooth mode.
Okay, be Hosea 4 and 1. It's very important that you see how important Most High's laws and commandments are to us, we as a people, the 12 tribes of Israel. Let's read Hosea 4 and 1.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 1. Hear the word of the Most High, ye children of Israel.
Talking to us, the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. Read.
For the Most High have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Most High, who's the power of Abraham, who had a son named Isaac, who had a son named Jacob. His name was changed to Israel. He became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. Most High have a controversy with this land we're living in right now, and we're scattered in amongst all these nations' lands. Read.
Because there is no truth.
Try to define the truth as the laws and commandments of the Most High. This place telling you ain't got to follow his commandments. You ain't got to follow his laws. You see? Say what? What you say? You want to say it to me? Huh? What you say? Oh, okay. Read.
Because there is no truth.
There's no truth. That's the laws of the Most High. The truth is the laws of the Most High. Read.
Nor mercy.
Mercy? Mercy is not getting something you do deserve. Every time you look around, ain't no mercy in this land. Read.
Nor mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land.
No knowledge of the Most High in the land, because y'all telling people that you ain't got to keep his laws, statutes, commandments. You ain't got to follow them. Y'all say the Most High love the sinner and hate the sin. That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard, man. A little child won't understand that. Ecclesiastes 12 and 6. Let's debunk that right now with one scripture. Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, the 6th verse. Let's see if the Most High loves the sinner and hate the sin. Let's find out. Let's read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 6. For the Most High hateth sinners.
That debunks it right there. Most High say he hateth sinners. That's anyone that break his commandments. Anybody that break his laws. Read.
For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the unrighteous, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Most High keeping you until the mighty day of your punishment. Don't believe them pastors. They telling you lies, straight up. They're not going to challenge us as Hebrew Israelites, according to this Bible, what this Bible talk about. But they tell you that the Most High love the sinner. Now, y'all got children. Now, if your children do wrong, you going to make sure that they get blessed, like doing whatever they desire? No. If you're any kind of a parent, you're supposed to punish your child, show them that the right way. Take something from them, do something. Most I said beat them on the sides in the Bible. Don't credit crying, you ain't going to kill them. But this world say you do that, that's child abuse. That's why the children is all messed up, especially here in California. Come on. I gotta understand, man, they got a diabolical plan. I seen a video, I can show it to you. They said, we're here, we're queer, we coming for your children. We here, we're queer, we coming for your children. Straight up. Now in California, a lot of y'all probably don't know, but they say if your son go to school and he say he's a girl, you have to identify him as a girl. They can come and take your children from you. You understand this? He say, she's a girl and become a boy when she go to school. You gotta identify your child as a girl, as a boy. Or they can come and take your child from you. That's the law they passed in California. I think it's the governor say, hey, get out of California. Get you and your children out of California, your kids out of California. Man, this place is wicked. That's why the eyes of the Most High are upon this sinful kingdom. America, He's going to destroy it from off the face of the earth, man. This place is like spiritual Sodom and spiritual Egypt. You know the Most High destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Ain't no more Sodom and Gomorrah. Because He destroyed it. All the wickedness they were doing in that city. Here we are right now. Here y'all are right here. Sin City. Right here. Read.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 19, and verse 5. And they called unto Lot, and said unto him, where are the men which came into thee this night?
They want to have sex with the angel. Where the men that came into you this night? Just like it is right here in America. Read.
Bring them out unto us, that we may know them.
Bring them out so we can know them. We can have sex with them. Read.
And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray you, brethren, do not so wickedly.
That's wickedly. That's wicked, man, for a man to be with another man. Woman to be with another woman. Leviticus 20 and 13, according to the Bible, according to the laws of the Most High. Let's look at the law. Remember when they had the New Testament, there wasn't no New Testament. They only go by the law and the prophets. That's what they read every Sabbath day. They read the law and the prophets in the temples. Read.
Leviticus chapter 20 and verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind,
the law. If two men lie down together and have sex, read.
As he lieth with a woman,
supposed to lie with a woman, a man and a woman. Read.
Both of them have committed an abomination.
Oh, the man that's given and the man that's receiving has committed a what?
An abomination.
Filthy wicked act. A sin in the eyes of the Most High. Read.
They shall surely be put to death.
I said they shall surely be put to death, as the law says. Read.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Blood shall be upon them. Let me tell you something. If your daddy were with another man, you wouldn't even be here.
Right.
If your mama were with another woman, you wouldn't even be here. So somebody had to lay, a man and a woman had to lay down and have you. I don't care what you call yourself now. A man and a woman had to lay down and have you so that you're here in this earth right now. All right, that's frankincense and myrrh. That's what they bought him Mashiach when he was born. They bought him frankincense and myrrh, and they bought him gold. Yeah. Romans 1 and 25. We got to deal with it. That's the law. No men, two men supposed to be laying down with each other. No two women supposed to be lying down with each other. That's abomination. According to the laws of the Most High. That's why you got to come back to the laws of the Most High, man. Romans 1:25.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 25. Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie?
Who changed the laws of the Most High into a what?
A lie.
A lie. A man can lay down with another man. A woman can lay down with another woman. You wouldn't even be here if your mama laid with another woman.
Right.
If your daddy laid with another man. He'd have flushed you down the toilet. Out of his butt. Read.
And worship and serve the creature more than the Creator.
Worship and serve the creature more than the Most High. Power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Read.
Who is blessed forever. Selah. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affection.
The Most High gave them up to a vile affection. The law. Going back to the law, man. That's a foul affection, man. Filthy, wicked act. According to the Most High. Read.
For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature.
Women change the natural use of being with a man against that which is against nature. Men with women. Most High made Adam and Eve, didn't he? He didn't make Adam and Steve and Eve and evil. Come on. Read.
And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust, one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly.
Men with men, right there in Romans, in the New Testament. They only had the law and the prophets to go by. Give me Acts 15 and 21. Let's show you what they did every Sabbath day, which is the seventh day of the week. Acts 15 and 21. Read.
The book of Acts, chapter 15 and verse 21. For Moses of old time hath in every city them that preach him.
So Moses of old time have in every city them that preach him. What did Moses bring forth? The laws of the Most High. So they read the laws of the Most High in every city. So that you would know the laws of the Most High, man. Like we bringing forth the laws right now. We just gave you a law that a man not supposed to lay with another man, and a woman not supposed to lay with another woman. If a man would have laid, your daddy would have laid with another man, you wouldn't even be here. If your mama would have laid with another woman, you wouldn't even be here. Think about it. You wouldn't even be here. You wouldn't even be here. That's why you ought to thank your daddy for laying with a woman so you could be here. That's what you should be doing. As a brother, as a man, you should be laying with a woman, right? What you mean? Well, okay, it's okay? It's okay? Like I said, you wouldn't even be here if your daddy would lay with another man. You say, I say, as long as it don't bother me, right? Okay, Acts, I got something for you too. Acts, and 32. This for all you that say it's okay, hang around with gay people or whatever it is that they want to call themselves. That's with a man, a woman, a woman. This is what he said. The verdict, we just read the verdict in Leviticus 20 and 13. But men lie with mankind as they shall a woman, both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. So now the blood should be upon them. Listen, only listen what he said.
Romans chapter 1 and verse 25.
32.
Who knowing the judgment of the Most High,
Is to put them to death. The Most High said, read.
that they which commit such things are worthy of death.
They that commit such things are worthy of what?
Of death.
That's what the Most High telling you. Read.
Not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
So all you that have pleasure in them that's doing that, you deserve the same thing, he's saying. Y'all know the Most High like that, do you? They ain't teaching that in the church. They got all the people that's dealing with each other right there in the front, got their little section and everything in the churches. In the choir, playing behind the organ, going with the preacher. You know, many preachers have been found out to be gay. Laying down with another man. And justify it. Come on, man. You just heard the law of the Most High. Yeah, when his name Eddie Law? Yeah. Come on now. That's why you're supposed to be with a woman. A man supposed to be with a woman. A woman supposed to be with a man. Straight up. You wouldn't be here if your daddy lay with another man and your mama lay with another woman. We wouldn't be here, right? That's just true. That's just true, point blank. So now, that's what he just said. All you that desire, have pleasure with them, you deserve the same too. That's why you gotta separate yourself from these people. Got any questions? Got any questions, brother? Anything? What's on your mind? You cool? All right. Only get Matthew 19 and 16. That's another thing. Y'all saying we good. If you're old enough, we didn't say we're good back in the day. That's something new. Let's find out what the Mashiach said. See if he good. He said he was good. Let's read.
St. Matthew chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, read. What good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
He asked him, said, what good thing must I do to have eternal life? This is what he said. This is how he responded to him.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one. That is the Most High.
He said, why call you me good? He admitted he's not good. How you doing, brother? How you doing, sister? I'm good. It's something new. We didn't say that back in the day. This is something to make sure that you do not follow the way of the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's in this world right now. You're just following tradition. This is what they say, this is what you do. But as far as the way of the Most High, you don't want to deal with that. You don't want to hear what he had to say. You ain't got a minute to stay here to hear what he had to say so you can have salvation. The man asked him, how can I receive eternal life? What did he say to him?
But if thou wilt enter into life,
on everlasting life, what did he say?
Keep the commandment.
He said, what?
Keep the commandment.
You want everlasting life, do what?
Keep the commandment.
Keep the commandments. That's what he said. Read.
He said unto him, which
commandment should I keep? Read.
Hamashiach Yahushai said, thou shalt do no murder, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not bear false witness, honor thy father and thy mother, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
That's love thy neighbor as thyself. We've been dealing today about the first part of the 10 Commandments about the Most High. You understand? We don't deal with loving thy neighbor as thyself. If we keep coming out here, we don't go over these laws. Show you how important it is to keep the Most High's laws. Or you're going to fall victim of the Most High. It's a fearful thing to fall into his hands. Trust me, you don't want to fall into the hands of the Most High when we're talking about. Not being wicked, not doing evil, being evil. Go back to Hosea 4. Pick up where you was at.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood toucheth blood.
Why the Most High got a controversy with this land? Because people are doing all these things. Some of y'all probably walk around here and did all that today on the Sabbath day of the Most High. You're supposed to be following the word of the Most High. You ain't got time to even listen to the word of the Most High, but you ain't got no choice. But you got to sit there or stand there on that corner until that light changes and hear the word of the Most High. Point blank. Just like that. You know, Isaiah 58, 13 and 14. Let me show you how important the Sabbath day is. It's the day that the Most High rested on the 7th day. Look at the calendar and count from the first day to the 7th day. You'll see it ends up to be today. Not tomorrow. It's the first day. I mean, let's think about it. Y'all say Mashiach Yahushua, the world apostle called Jesus Christ, died on the 6th day and rose on the first day. You can count. That's only 2 days, man. You got the 7th day, then you got the first day, then you got the 2nd day of the week, which is 3 days. I mean, there's some craziness. I mean, some real ignorance going on. Darkness, ignorance, not knowing, man, in this world. Come on, read.
Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 13.
That's how important the Most High Sabbath day is, the 7th day that we in right now, from last night evening to this evening. Listen.
If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day.
Doing what?
My pleasure, thy pleasure on my holy day.
Of doing your pleasure. Like a lot of y'all up here in Hollywood, magic wine over your head. Some of y'all came from out of town just to get here to Hollywood. Y'all surprised when y'all got here, right? Y'all thought Hollywood gonna be all this great great scenery and all that. Ain't nothing but people walking up and down the street, walking on the idols that's on the ground. That's the best thing you got going. Ain't nothing else happening here but stores. They taking your money. And that's it, man. Ain't no big thing up in here. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I remember brother came, take me to Hollywood. Came up to Hollywood, it's like, this is it? Oh, yeah, this is it. Right here. Oh, nasty, filthy, McNasty Hollywood. Right here, that's what it is. Read.
And call the Sabbath a delight.
Call the Sabbath a delight. Doing what?
The holy of the Most High.
Holy of the Most High, man. Read.
Honorable.
Honorable.
And shall honor him.
Honor who?
And shall honor him.
Honor the Most High. Honor the Most High. That's why you keep hearing me say the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's name changed to Israel, became the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, representing him. Read.
Not doing thy own ways.
Doing your own ways, man. Y'all here doing everything you want to do, buying, selling, you know, probably buying drugs. Some of y'all probably high as a kite, walking around while you can't stop. I mean, how's your head just can't turn? I know I'm talking to you, and you can't even turn your head to look this way. That's sad. It's robots and robotees, man. Y'all might be controlling y'all from a computer. I mean, I might have control of it, you know? You ever tell it? Nanos inside of y'all might be, they got this corner covered, right? Got the corner covered. Nobody turn their head right there. All y'all like robots. Read on.
Nor finding thine own pleasure.
Nor finding thine own pleasure. Your own pleasure. On what day?
Nor speaking thine own words. Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Most High, and will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob, thy father.
Hey man, you say he gonna put us in a land of milk and honey? It's gonna be, our estate gonna be better than the Garden of Eden, he says. Wisdom of Solomon 7. Let me show you about this pleasure that y'all not supposed to be doing today. Y'all done worked all week long. They got you all twisted. You work from the second day all the way to the sixth day, get paid, you go out and get laid. You know, this day of the Sabbath, doing your pleasure. You see what pleasure is? This is some pleasure too. Read.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 1. I myself also am a mortal man, like to all, and the offspring of him that was first made of the earth. And in my mother's womb was fashioned to be flesh in the time of 10 months, being compacted in blood of the seed of man.
Seed of man. Solomon is letting us know. His mother was pregnant with him, right? Bathsheba, read.
And the pleasure that came with sleep.
Slept with that woman. Y'all heard that saying before, right? I don't know how people can say that pleasure is not having sex. The pleasure that comes with sleep. When you sleep with someone, that's pleasure. The pleasure that comes with sleep. You say he was compacted in his mother's womb for 10 months. And the pleasure that comes with sleeping with a woman. His mother was Bathsheba, who David seen on top of the roof. It was Uriah's wife. And he had sex with her. The Most High killed Bathsheba's first born son. And here comes Solomon, the next baby that they had. That's why the Most High ways and thoughts, not our ways and thoughts. Don't be trying to be like and think like him. Only what we know of is a little bit that he's given us in this Bible. We know in part and prophesy in part. But let's read.
Verse 3. And when I was born, I drew in the common air, and fell upon the earth, which is of like nature, and the first voice which I uttered was crying, as all others do.
Talk about when he came out of his mother's womb. He started crying, like all other babies do. Read.
I was nursed in swaddling clothes, and that with cares. For there is no king that had any other beginning of birth.
You said the pleasure that comes with sleep. The pleasure that comes with sleeping with someone. Right? Read.
For there is no king that had any other beginning of birth.
No king had any other beginning of birth. To be in the man with our Psalm 17 and 14. Read that.
Psalms chapter 17 and verse 14. From men which are thy hand, O Most High, from men of the world which have their portion in this light.
Men was the hand of the Most High. Read.
And whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures. They are full of children.
A man's stomach is filled with what?
Of children.
That's why your old daddy can't sleep with another man to be for a child. Your daddy got to sleep with a woman because he had a seed goes into the woman's womb or egg to create a baby.
Right.
That's why he said he came, Solomon telling you, he came like every other king. The president came with sleeping with somebody. Straight up. See?
And leave the rest of their substance to their babe.
So a man's stomach is full of children. Understand this. That's why we say you from your seed of your father's father's father. We ask you, what's your race? What's your nationality? Most people don't even know. Y'all go by whatever your system has told you you are. It's sad. We all got the so-called white man's name on our back. What's your last name? Huh? All right. Hosea 4. Read verse 6. Hosea 4 and 6.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
He said, my people who are the 12 tribes of Israel are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Give me Proverbs 1 and 7. He said, my people, Most High's people who are the 12 tribes of Israel, and most people can't even name the 12 tribes of Israel. Y'all thought they've been done away with. That's a lie. Proverbs 1 and 7. So he said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Let's find out what we're dealing with.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge.
A lot of people don't fear the Most High. Because when you fear him, you make sure that you're doing what he said do. You make sure that you follow his laws, statutes, and commandments. You can read from Genesis to Deuteronomy. You can learn the laws of the Most High. Just read them. You're going to be held accountable for what you've done in your mortal bodies. That's what I'm here to tell you. You better come back to him. Read.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
Fools despise wisdom and instruction, man. You're being instructed right now through the hand of the Most High. If you hear or forbear, it don't matter. We know how you think. Most High know how you think. Give me Isaiah 30 and 1. Most High know how you feel. You know how you think, you know how you speak, and how you act. You got you. All right. Let's read it.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Most High.
And woe and destruction to the rebellious children. Said who?
Saith the Most High.
Rebellion is, I'm not going to do what he said do, like we always have. You're missing the mark. Say, woe, destruction to the rebellious children, and don't want to follow him. Don't want to find out what he wants us to do and do it. Read.
Saith the Most High, that take counsel, but not of me.
Take counsel, but not of him. This is the counsel of the Most High you hearing today. They don't want to take counsel of the Most High, but you'll take counsel of everything else. That's why y'all say we ain't under the law. Y'all regurgitate what your pork chop preacher done told you. We ain't supposed to eat no dead pig. You ain't supposed to touch a dead pig carcass that y'all eat. You ain't supposed to eat no pig. Pig eat his own doo-doo. So y'all a bunch of doo-doo eaters if you eat pig. A pig will eat his own crap and eat another pig's crap. Dead body. You want to kill somebody, get a hungry pig, throw him in that hog pen, he'll won't nothing be left. That's what y'all eat. Come on, man. We ain't supposed to be doing that. Please.
But not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit.
Covered with a cover, but not of the Spirit of the Most High. If you want to know the Spirit of the Most High, you'll come back to his knowledge with some understanding. You'll want to ask for it. You'll ask the question, what is the Spirit of the Most High? Most of you don't even know. Y'all talking about got the Holy Ghost running around the church like a chicken with his head cut off. No, doing your holy dancing and stuff. That ain't the Holy Spirit. I said the Holy Spirit gonna bring all things back to your remembrance, how you think, how you operate, to please the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. If not, then you are. And the Most High will have nothing for you but hell, fire, straight up. Read.
But not of my spirit.
Not of the Most High Spirit. Jump down to verse 9.
Verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
I said we were rebellious people. Read.
Lying children.
Lying children. Y'all been lied to and y'all love to hear the lies. The wicked go astray as soon as they be born speaking what? Lies. And y'all love the lies. Listen.
Children that will not hear the law of the Most High.
Children that would not what?
Hear the law of the Most High.
Children that would not hear the law of the Most High. That's why we're bringing it forth to you. And showing you how important it is to come back to him. You can't say you love him and doing whatever you want to do. He ain't never told you that. He ain't told you to come as you are. He said you better get in order. He about order. Everything got to be done decent and in order with the Most High. Understand, overstand this. His way is not our ways. His thoughts not our thoughts. But he told us we can learn his ways by keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. He got rules and regulations. Read on.
Verse 10. We say to the seers, see not.
Looking at me. The seers was another name for the prophets before they were called the prophets. Don't be looking at me, they say. A lot of y'all probably say that now. Don't be looking at me. Don't be trying to get me to come back to the Most High's commandments and laws. I mean, I'm going to be under restrictions. I can't do what I want to do. But enjoy it now. But when that wrath comes, it ain't going to be no joke, read.
But say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophecy not unto us right things.
Tell us right things. What's right things? To do what the Most High tell us to do. That's right. The only thing that's right is what he say to do. Read.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Speak unto us smooth words. Just follow your heart. God will take you back. Just come as you are. And everything will be all right. Just do whatever you... She gave me up. I ain't got no hands up until I said it like that. Give it up. No, that's the way the Most High is. That's not how he is, brother. Don't give me no thumbs up for that, because that ain't how he is. He a man of war. He's mad, he's angry, because people are not following what he say to do. He's going to put your butt to death. He'll come back to his laws, statutes, commandments. But this is how they say. Read.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Because it's smooth things. God is love. Speak to us smooth things. You're going to be blessed. Calm your imagination. As you wait. The Lord said to me, you're going to be blessed above everybody in the world. A little soft, mineral voice. That's what y'all like to hear, read.
Prophesy deceit.
Prophesy lies to us, tell a lie. Tell them to prove it. They can't prove a damn thing, but y'all gonna sit there and listen to them. They're gonna make you feel good and what they're saying to you. Get your money. They can say, pass a plate. You're gonna just open up all your money and put it in the plate. Read.
Get you out of the way.
Tell us, as we come forward to real truth of the Most High, they can say, get out the way. They don't want to hear what we have to say, read.
Turn aside out of the path.
Turn aside out of the path, read.
Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
Cause the Holy One of Israel to what?
To cease from before us.
That's why y'all keep on moving. You ain't even got a minute. Now, say, hey, let me see what they're talking about concerning what we're talking about, the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel. You gotta love him with all your heart, mind, and soul, and strength. Forever and ever and ever. Or he won't visit you. Go back to Proverbs, first chapter, verse 24. Because a lot of y'all don't want to be instructed. Y'all want to do whatever you want to do. Like Harry Christmas over there. Look at it. That's their power. That's they're in order. You know what I mean? They're in order. They're not dealing with the Most High. Yeah, but you know, you solve everybody. Except for Hebrew Israelites. And Edomites too, right? Read.
Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 24. Because I have called and ye refuse. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
All day long, what's I say? He called. All people refuse. He said he done stretched out his hand and no man regarded. We the hand of the Most High bringing forth his word to our people, the Israelites. Read.
But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
Set at naught, nothing, all this counsel. So a few of you haven't, though. Had a few that came up, they wanted, dialect, like talking to men. I can't even get men to stop and turn their head this way. Know what I'm talking to, describing them and everything, right? They know what color hat they got on, they know what color shirt they got on, they know what color pants they got on, they know everything. Don't even look this way. See?
I also will laugh at your calamity.
He said he gonna laugh at your calamity. Don't think the Most High ain't gonna visit you. Read.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
He gonna mock when your fear cometh. And fear is coming. He said men gonna be afraid. I don't know what you women gonna do with these men that's gonna be afraid, because they ain't gonna be in a protective source of reality with the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua, Bahashama Mashiach Yahushua, to be protecting you. Read.
I also will laugh at your calamity.
The Most High said, he said he gonna laugh at your calamity when it comes. Read.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
He gonna mock. He gonna make fun of you when your fear cometh. Read.
When your fear cometh as desolation.
When you start to destroy everything that you have, as desolation. Read.
And your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Destruction coming like a hurricane, like a tornado. Read.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you,
Distress and anguish come upon you. Read.
then shall they call upon me.
Stress and anguish come upon you when you destroyed you. You start seeing all your things disappearing. It's coming, y'all. Most High long suffering, His mercy and grace is being lifted up. That's why I'm here to warn you. That's the hand of the Most High. Yeah. Come on. We in Hollywood, that's for real. Please. Let's read on.
Then your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me.
Then shall they call upon the Most High when He start destroying you for your wickedness, the things that you don't want to be instructed in how to be.